Welcome back, Chi, to
Hello.
Minecraft. And I don't know if you saw, but I guess that we can enter the Copper Age now.
I
Eh?
saw. I'm excited. We can finally start doing those copper golems we wanted so much.
Right? Hi, Nina. Nina is joining us on the stream. Yeah. And Neener. But I can't pet you. I need to type stuff, Nina. I have to change the title. Yes, I do. And you're kind of in the way, Keycat. Play
I
now!
like how you claimed that the Minecraft Legends was your first playthrough, when in fact it was not. Not, at least, it might have been on stream, but
Wait, what?
you played Minecraft Legends with me before. That's
I
why I
did?
own the game on the Xbox.
We did start it before? I didn't have any save data for it,
Yeah,
though.
it could have gotten wiped. Because I'm
That's fair.
talking like years ago. I am talking like shortly after
Oh.
Markiplier put out his
Nina, not the
first
laptop.
video on it.
We did? Man, my
Yeah.
memory is... my memory, everybody? A plus memory right here. This is the vault. This is Fort Knox. Who knows that reference?
All I can say is it was so long ago, I'm sure so much of the gameplay has changed that it doesn't entirely matter, but I thought it was funny. Hi,
Nina, you're not helping me type if you're trying to get on the
what's
keys
going on?
I'm using. Alright, save that title.
Am I lagging or are you lagging?
Me? I just loaded.
No, hi, Butters. Thank you for being polite. Jamie Jaybird is having trouble with his Twitch for me being
Oh,
really slow and it's not showing.
got you. Okay, I gotta, hang on. I gotta make my posts now because I wanted to start since you were
It
already
might
on.
just be you. Just try closing it and reopening it because not,
Hang on, I don't want my,
it's not a
well,
problem
my
for
five
me.
head's gonna be in this anyway. Me and my five head. What's a good, I like using this filter.
Also, we get to have copper golems. Finally. I don't know, dear. Are you on the Wi-Fi? Maybe try going on the Wi-Fi, see if that'll work. Well, your data's not liking you right
I
now.
can't type the word Twitch apparently.
Love you.
Where's my... Oh, my link? My link? Oh, I haven't done this in so long. Where's my link? My link? Ah, Nina, not the buttons! Thank you. There, ho ho ho. Almost lost my link to the void. Okay, save. Sendo, cuz. Alright, fine, Nina. You don't have to lay on the comfy bed that I definitely have more room than necessary for. You could be on my desk. Out of frame. How dare? Is my camera even on? Okay, yes it is.
Yes,
I just
it
wasn't
was.
I just wasn't scrolled up enough on my laptop to see the feedback. Okay, and now the post. E posty. Delete. Ah, delete. 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 Delete.
What are you deleting?
All the excess crap in my clipboard so I can make sure that I don't lose my links that I have saved in my clipboard.
And this, my friends, is why I don't manage my links like that. Welcome, Jaybird. Thank goodness it started working for you.
Okay. Put the Discord link. Put the Twitch link. And posty post. And copied. And
I got so used to my cats.
Huh?
Can't hear Leslie? Okay. I got so used to my cats meowing at me a lot that I heard one of the cats in Minecraft meowing.
And thought it was one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they definitely use some real cats to make those noises. I love it so much. Little confusing sometimes, but you know.
Can you still not hear Leslie, Jaybird?
Do you want to add him to this Discord call, or should I call on the regular one that has a Wolfblade in it too? Because I don't know what she'd be doing right now.
This is fine.
Okay.
Let me see.
If you insist. You would know best. He is your husband, and you are also physically there. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Paste. Copy.
Yeah, because I know he can't join in anyway, so I don't see a whole point in calling that one unless...
And, okay, wait.
I've got it set so that it's catching my desktop audio, so I don't know why it wouldn't be catching Discord.
Instagram. Where else can I post? I'm trying to maximize. I learned something interesting. Okay, my supervisor told me that when she would stream, that there was a thingy. I can't remember the name of it, but I screenshotted it because I googled it when she told me about it because I knew that I would forget. She told me there's a thingy.
Okay, apparently she can, or you can be heard now.
Yes. Excellent. But she told me there's a thingy that she used to use when she would do streaming because she did like craft stuff and things. There's a thingy that can make one post go on multiple social medias. Possible. I don't know if it's still something that is functional, but I'm going to find out. Because I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, chat is delayed.
Yeah, I've noticed that about when I join your streams is that it's usually even if I'm at home connected to my good internets, there's a chat delay. Usually once I'm on my internet though, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I want to say there's always at least like a 30-second delay or something. It should see a hydrate. I blame you. But there's always some sort of delay.
Oh, let me send this directly to my little brother. Both of them. I'd send it to Joey
also,
too,
I have
but
knocked on your Twitch.
Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, it tells me something went wrong. I cannot call in to join my own stream? Question mark? Why would it think I'm knocking on my own stream? Because I don't have your knock. Unless you want to try it again. Send it to that brother. Well, I'll still send it to Joe.
Sent the request again?
Please. Aha! I see it this time! I ran out of time. I didn't know it had times. Excellent! Très bien. Oh, and I gotta send it to Ashley. Where you at, ho?
There, now we should have shared chat. Let me make sure.
Posty?
There, shared chat.
Sean is in Ohio? Ohio, Sean? Ohio. That's very Ohio of you. I don't know if I'm using that right. I'm not that part. I'm not that generation. Sorry. Peisty? Joey. There he is. A pasty? You throw it into a couple of group chats?
I don't. I know you just meant that you're pasting it. But
yes.
You know what a pasty is.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
Just trying to make it stick on them.
Pasty posty, posty pasty. I did it. I don't know if it's in that one, but I'll send it again. In fact, do I got any more group chats on here? Yes, I'm gonna send it in that one too. Some people are getting like quadruple notifications from me. They'll live. It's fine. It's what we have technology for, right? Pretty sure. Nina, why won't you love me? Is it because I gave you all baths and medicines that you needed for being stinky babies? Oh, hey, I forgot. Did you see the chickens I got?
No.
Okay, then I'll shut up and you can see for yourself when you get out of the spawner. What was I doing last time?
But I did not receive weapons.
use some of the weapons in the chest. There should still be like some in there unless I emptied it. I think I might have emptied it last time actually that I was in there. In my bed. Oh, I have so much stuff. What was I doing last? Oh, I remember. Yes, look at my success. Great success. Yes. Great success. Oh, it seems to be glitchy a little bit. The animals, they are not too happy being glitchy right there.
I'm just gonna punch them.
Yeah, why don't you just punch them? That's free. Let's see. Clicky click. I said click. Oh, you did! You changed it! I'm gonna be ravenous now! How many more do I need? Shit, I shouldn't have used those points earlier.
I don't want to use my axe. I'll break my axe.
Yeah, man. Why should she use an actual weapon when she could just hit stuff? It's easy enough to just hit stuff.
Die quickly enough.
Okay, I need to make this so I can read the chat. The perfect. So 1 and
if I had anything that gave me extra experience or looting, I would. But you know, I don't. So I can just punch it.
I hear so many creepy crawling noises.
The sky is very pink.
Oh. Alright. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. 'Tis the morning. Now that it's... Are they on me? Oh, yes, they are. That's why I'm hearing that. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. So you should definitely come check out what I did at the Monster Manor the last time that you got off and I was left unsupervised.
I remember you were trying and you killed them.
Which ones? Which ones are you referring to?
Brown one, I think.
Brown one, what? Rabbit?
Maybe? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute.
It has been a hot minute. Everybody welcome us back to Minecraft. It's been like 2 weeks. We don't have a 2-week fever of Minecraft. We have 2 weeks of not playing Minecraft. We have reverse 2-week Minecraft syndrome. I should probably eats.
What's the problem, Jaybird?
Oh yes, yes. Why hands on head? Why is just one? Just one is not clay yet? How strange. Is it because the llama's walking on it? Need to put some dirt in here. And this shovel. Why not? I'm gonna put these leads in here. Why not? Excuse me. Pardon me, would you like to eat? Yes. Oh yeah, I should go around and do my rounds.
Don't you get mad at me?
I forgot.
You can't even get me. You can't touch me.
Right? Ain't life a bitch. Look at that guy.
Daylight, so what are you even doing?
Well, they'll stay in the daylight. Fishies. And I'm pretty sure we have more than 14 now. I'll just grab the beef. I'll take this one. And this one. Oh, reward points.
I'm gonna be so over calories today.
Here you go, puppies. And puppies. And puppies. You two I got. Puppies. 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 Ooh, the puppies. Oh, I forgot how many dogs I acquired. Is there a dog down here? Ah! Is there any dogs down here? No, there's no dogs down here. But there are upstairs. Who the what now?
Said you have quite the array of dog.
Yes. Yes. They're our dogs. This is our manor. Oh wow, actually I think I might have grabbed just enough of one kind of meat to feed them all. And now for the hard part. Kitties! Kitty, kitty, kitties! One for you, and one for you. Hi, Nina. I see you creeping over here. You gonna come a little closer? Neener? Yes. Oh, wait. I forgot that the Discord call is on my phone. Okay, and... Yes, Nina. What is it, my love? Yes. Yes. Can you perhaps come over here? Oh, good girl. No, my cat is not trained. She just wants attention. One for you.
That is how my boys can be.
One for you. One for you. Nina, did I find a cat that looks more like you yet? I don't think so. It's hard finding someone so awesome. Ah, because I acquired them.
But they don't even want to be here.
Well, that's because they don't get tamed like regular cats.
I know, but like, they don't want to be here. I feel bad.
Well, but did you see what's in the boat? They had a baby!
Where's the... What?
They had a baby!
Ah, well.
I should probably put them further apart to avoid this happening again. Yeah.
Well, that's what you get because you want to sit there and feed them when they don't need food.
I wasn't thinking about it. I'm just trying to go do my rounds, you know?
I see the new dogs.
Ah, yes.
And I saw the birds.
Did I feed these cats over here? Nina, come back. This is the cat that looks the most like you. I did find one. I can't remember if I fed these ones already, so I guess they're gonna get fed now. They may have been fed twice. Some of these cats may be fed twice. But it's better than them not being fed at all. Oh, there's a cat over here? What are you doing hiding over here? My guy? There's another cat. What are these cats doing over here? Why is this here? Did I do this? Man, wouldn't it be great if I had a brain? Oh! My lightning rod got oxidized. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Did you see the chickens?
That means we haven't had enough lightning.
Did you see the chickens?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I acquired the other chickens. Alright. Didn't I have seeds? I do have seeds. Oh, do you see the birds?
Uh-huh.
I got one of every color. Are they both on
I don't
me?
know if it's
No, there's only one on me.
dedication or just
Mental illness?
you being you. Yeah.
Both. It's a bit of both. Perhaps a dash of obsession as well. You know, just to spice things up a little bit. There's my other bird. Hey, bird. Hey, bird. Bird, 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 bird. 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 Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Well, maybe not by the cats. Will the ocelots kill my bird?
Probably. I don't know.
I really hope not. Nah, they're chill. They're fine. They're not going for them. Or is that only because I had a fish in my hand?
So you also have a panda.
Yes. Yes, I do. Oh no, my bird.
I honestly don't really remember what I was doing last time I was on right now.
Other than me acquiring animals, that's about all I got. So I would love to place this. Boom! Right under you. Boom! Boom.
Because I think I finished the church.
I remember you finished the church. Yes.
Recently.
Yes, I remember you finished the church. Did I feed you? You're hiding in this bamboo. Did I feed you? You've been fed now. Oh, yes, and the village cats. I can't forget about Sylvester up there in the tower. Still not done feeding cats. Gotta go feed the cats. Nina is pretending to be a statue right now. Pretty sure that's still off camera, but I can see it. She's doing it for my benefit. Hey, kitty?
Also, one of our iron golems is about to break in the village.
Oh, dang it. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I would have grabbed... I'll go back and grab iron. Right after I see what this guy has. Ooh, what do you have? Ooh, he's got a Fortune 2 iron pickaxe for 19 emeralds.
Yeah, I finished the church. I wonder if I was going to work on expanding more? Because I do have a bunch of beds. I don't know. I don't remember.
Weren't you trying to fix where all the beds were at so that they wouldn't, like, be stuck up in that attic part?
I already did that.
Oh, okay, you already did that. Where'd my black cat go?
Torn.
Kitty? There you are. There you are. My little guy. Alright. Oh,
yeah, because I rearranged how the jobs worked, and I rearranged...
There's more children. Our village is thriving.
Yeah, blocked them from getting up to the attic.
At least as far as I can remember, that was all the stuff that you were trying to work on and it's done. Or wait, did you already furnish the church?
I mean, it's a small church, so there's not much to furnish.
Oh, did you make the graveyard?
I have not made that.
Wasn't there a cat? There is a cat down there. Huh. Hello, kitty. It's the other one that looks like Nina. Is there another cat down here? There is. There's two cats. Oh, they're your cats. That's why I can't get them up there. couple of your cats are stuck in the valley.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're okay there. They're covering more ground. Yeah, exactly. They're covering more ground. Divide and conquer. That's the name of the game. Actually, the name of the game is Minecraft, but you know. Okay, that makes all of them ifid. Alright. These back. And put the rest of this stuff away. That is not what I remember being. I totally forgot that you rearranged some of these chests. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Put these. I'll put this. Those two things are still over there. That's still over there. This is in here. I'm gonna put these bolts in here for now.
And that's awkward. Okay, I'm here. Have a carrot. Stop staring at the people.
Oh yeah, that little guy is just mean mugging everybody.
Make more babies.
Those are children. They can't make babies. They're not old enough.
No, I mean, I walked outside and I saw a couple of villagers making another baby, and then I turned around to give them privacy, and there was children staring at them.
Oh my. That is the awkward, for sure. I mean, hey, they're making baby, though. They're making baby, though. Can't be mad at them for doing what we want. And this? Nope, no room. There's room for that, though. Why is this in here? Taking up a valuable slot. Put that there. This, and this, and this. And I can hear you. Yep, okay, there you are. I was about to say. I'm going crazy.
I keep forgetting that your model is so short. So it just looks like you're crouching.
I'm not crouching. This is just as tall as I am. IRL,
I'm not
too.
even that much taller than you.
Yep, but you're still taller than me, aren't you?
Not that much.
Doesn't matter. Taller is taller, okay? I said I'll put this in here. Thank you. Yep.
Look, when you come visit my house, if you ever need anything off the top shelf, I usually keep a step stool in the bathroom.
Alright, cool. Well, Jaybird's taller than both of us, right?
Yes.
What's wrong with his arms? What do you need a step stool for? You have a whole husband. Alright, I guess that's fair. You can't be there 24/7 every time. You can't be on call just for reaching stuff. I'll allow it.
I have a one-step step stool, I have a three-step step stool, and then we also have an actual straight-up ladder if we need.
Okay, that's all the birds. I'm not afraid to get onto okay, I'm a little afraid to get onto a ladder, but I mean, if I had to, I would. I've done it before. I could do it again.
I actually have started to realize that I do not like being on ladders, and I don't remember when that became a thing.
That's a good question, isn't it?
Because when I was first working, when I was like freshly 16, and the place that I used to work at still decorated for the holidays at that time, I was totally fine getting on their super duper tall ladder and getting all the way up to the ceiling of that store.
You know what it is? It's because we're old.
Maybe.
We got old and fragile, and now we're scared of everything hurting us. Because I remember working at Albany's and straight up climbing in the warehouse, just climbing the steels to get stuff. And not to mention, like, those boxes, you know, they're like 50 pounds each, and trying to, like, carry them down with me after climbing 20 feet away from the floor with nobody in there to help me in case anything wrong happened, as it should have happened many a time and nearly did. But I was always just like, meh. Whoa, you need to do stock? I'll go back there. I'll do it. I want to do it. To be so young again.
I think that was less of a, yeah, I don't mind the height, and more of a, oh fuck, get me out of dealing with these people.
Yeah, that too.
Whatever will get me away from it.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
That
climb
definitely played
20
into it.
feet up off the ground? If that gets me away from these children, goodbye.
Right? Oh man, especially when there'd be a field trip at Albany's, because that was when they still had the chocolate fountain when I worked there too. So it was like literally Willy Wonka's chocolate factory up in that bitch. You know?
I realized they changed the dyes. Like, they finally got around to changing the dye textures. Because you remember how they used to just be like amorphous blobs?
Oh
yeah!
Actually, like, I remember seeing a video on
like
that.
They're on a plate.
Oh, the creeper blew up some of my flowers. That's no good. It's fine. I'll fix it. Yeah, but stop hitting me, you bitch. See how easy you died? It's because you a bitch.
I like how I'm still running around, not really doing anything, but still not grabbing any weapons.
You still haven't grabbed a weapon? Would you like me to bring you a weapon?
No, I'm going to Jaybird's house.
Okay. I'm just killing stuff right now.
I heard a phantom.
Oh. Do we
I don't
have
like
phantoms?
enemies. Yes, I got swooped on.
Would we like to sleep? I could do a sleep.
Yes.
Sleep.
We should partake in the sleep.
Ah, yes, sleep. That thing you do to practice death.
Let me not choke on my pizza.
Hey, don't choke on. Hey, I had pizza too. What kind of pizza did you have?
I think it was Red Baron.
Nice.
Frozen pizza.
All right, taking a sleep. Honk shoo, honk shoo. Ah, refreshed and ready for the day, rejuvenated, renewed, revitalized. If only that actually happened in real life.
Wait.
Excuse me, Zoop
I have an almost dead stone sword that's been just chilling in my shulker box.
Hey, there you go. See, you have a weapon. You had a weapon this whole time. But you have a weapon. Hey, where'd that big bitch just go? I saw you out here. Motherfucker.
I'm stealing Jaybird's diamond sword with Smite 4 and Looting 3 on it.
I put those seeds away. Oh, but I have some seeds from that thing blowing up. Chicken. Oh, chicken. Yes. Yes, come this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Okay, now stop following me. And stay in there. You bitch, you die. And you glitched out also? Definitely death. Alright, that's fine. We got plenty of the white ones. Alright. Now we have all 3 kinds of chickens and their eggs. I couldn't be more pleased than pleased as punch right now. Put this. Alright. Reach. Touchscreen. There we go. Okie doke. Oh ho, fun fact. Did you know about Amazon Prime? You get 1 free subscription on Twitch using a Prime account.
Mm-hmm.
I recently have found this out.
I knew about this, the Amazon account connected to my email that is connected to this, you have an entire row missing of your, you have 2 entire rows missing out of your fields?
Question mark?
Did you do this on purpose?
Who?
No, you have several. You have, like...
Me?
You.
Me? Or are you talking to Jaybird?
You.
Me? What did I do?
Yes. Jaybird is in bed.
Oh, he already... Okay. Oh, dang. I didn't realize that he hopped on and hopped right back off.
No, he never hopped on.
Oh, okay. He was just in the chat. Got
Yes.
you. That's rude.
Also, the iron golem is dying again.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'm grabbing iron, then I'm coming over there to investigate the fields. Iron? Iron? Iron. There we go. That should probably be enough. It'll have to be. I don't feel like coming back for more. Away!
I don't even know why these are missing. Like...
Hang on. I'm coming.
It doesn't have a discernible reason to be missing those very specific fields.
Hang on.
Or rows, not fields.
I'm coming. Ah, if I don't get stuck on the gate. Ah! Oh, I ran out of things to replant.
Okay.
This is when I was trying to get them to make baby. And I was just going to the field because it was close. Hey, big guy. Hey, oh, I forgot to grab the money. Alright, you're fixed up. Where's the other guy? Hello? Big guys? Where the big guys at? Where my big guys at? You're the same guy. Have we freed the iron golem that's stuck in this house? Excuse me, sir. No, we have not. Would you like to make that happen today?
Yeah.
I mean, because I could, like... there's so much glass. I don't want to take anything out that has glass. We could push him out this corner. You know, because there's no glass right here. We just need to take out these 2 blocks of wall. Up and down. What? Oh, does that have silk touch?
Yeah, I've got something with silk touch.
Okay. I was about to say, like, I was trying to be real careful not to break the glass. Now get out there. Go on, guy. We did it! And he didn't even take any damage, did he? Look at their mate. So. Look, they're friends now. They love each other. Love at first sight. They're like, I haven't seen one of my kind again in so long. Yeah, okay, they're all good. They're all good. They're all healed up. Okay, I'm gonna go fetch the money. I want some fortune pickaxes. And I gotta buy them in even pairs so I can put them together and get fortune 3s. I mean, I guess for the cost of... What's 19 times 2? 38 emeralds? That's fair.
But okay. If you say so.
I mean, we got the money. You've been on me about how we have so much money and nothing to use it for. This is exactly what it's used for. Yoop. Also, I didn't even, like, I saw that one thing that he had to sell and did not pay attention to anything else that he had to sell, so I'm bringing extra coins in case there's extra wares I want to purchase. Yoop. That son of a bitch better not have changed his fucking inventory. Where you at? There you are. Get over here. I got money for you. You want money? What? I can only buy one! You couldn't even let me buy 2? Man, what a bitch. Alright. Oh, gross. The lime dye? Looks like wasabi, like a big pile of wasabi on a napkin. Oak, pine, don't need any of those. Why is this llama all up in my grill? Back it the fuck up, boy. Be so for real right now. Be so for real. I could slay you. I could slay you, but I won't.
But hey, Jaybird should be excited when he's able to get back on, because he can finally have that copper golem farm that he wanted.
Yes. Oh, here's another row that's empty. Yeah.
They've
And
also
another
got copper lanterns.
Oh, so that's also part of this?
Light.
That's finally part of this now too?
Yeah. So
Voice.
like instead of just the frickin' yellow and blue light, you also have green light.
Nice.
You also have the copper chains. So instead of just iron, you have the copper chain.
Nice, nice, nice.
You can also make copper like copper swords or other utensils, and copper armor.
I just had an idea for those copper chains. So since they still oxidize, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So hear me out. All right. Hear me out,
dude.
They
also have the copper bars, like the iron bars.
Hear me out, dude. Okay. So like you know how you in school we'd use construction paper to make little loops and loop them together and there'd be different colors and stuff. Boom! Chains are now party decorations. Huh?
I don't know if they work like that.
Well, I mean, obviously they're not gonna like whoop, they're not gonna whoop, but it's a decoration nonetheless. Huh? Huh?
We're gonna need more beeswax.
I mean, we got that's not a problem. You know we can get the beeswax. We got all the beeswax in the bee's nest. Clothes. Thank you. I guess I'll go get seeds and plant stuff there. But I was trying to keep the diversity in the field when I was going through it. Trying to replant it for whatever I didn't trade them. But I think I traded most of the wheats. I think that's what's missing in those spots is wheat. So I'm gonna take all this over there. And I'm gonna go plant it. Walk this way. Now it's stuck in my head since I told the chickens to do that. Oh, I've also, oh man, there's so much I haven't updated you on. Oh, it's been too long. It's been too long, Chi. We should never be apart like this again. Oh, I can get in right here. Let me go ahead. Oh no, there is wheat. What's not in here? Well,
I don't think there's anything not in there.
Well, I mean, like more like.
That's why I didn't understand.
I mean, like more the order of the rows, because I was trying to keep them in specific orders for the rotation. There is a spot. Oh, there's a spot. Why is there a spot? Now I gotta go get my hoe. Where my hoes at? Where my hoes at? Excuse me. What are you, librarian, map maker? Map maker, excuse me. All right. Well, I might as well just tell you because it's like the only time that we hang out anyway. Because of work stuff. Ugh. Being a human adult is terrible. So many things.
Well, yeah. Since you work full-time, I work part-time, but I also help out with my grandparents, which went from 2 days a week down to 1 day a week.
Okay, so they're doing better?
Hopefully I'm hoping that I'm gonna get into a better
rhythm.
Routine.
Yeah.
Because my routine has been so out of whack.
Same.
I've just had no energy to stream.
Same. I think I hit a big burnout wall. Oh great, now my batteries are low. Oh, I moved things around my room, and now the battery's further away. Why is okay? That's what I thought. Better from work. All right. I'm gonna give you a synopsis of some of the basic updates that I've been meaning to tell you. Well, I'll start with one that's most recent that I only found out today. Because I also help out my grandparents. Grandma had an appointment, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm already off that day. I didn't even have to ask. That's perfect." She was like, "Oh no, it's okay. Your aunt said that she would take me." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay, fine. Maybe I wanted to go to Chicago with you. Whatever. No, it's fine." I was like, "All right, fine, because I'll stay home and I'll work on stuff, and I did. But she told me today we went to Costco and we were having our pep and a pop. 'Tis our tradition, So we're having our pep and a pop. She's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, there was a really good-looking young guy there that I saw for you." And I was like, "So what you're telling me is that I should have gone to VA with you. I should have been. Now I didn't, and we'll probably never see that guy again because we hardly ever see the same people working there whenever we go." But she was like, "Yeah, no, he was like really well dressed. He had like on a cashmere sweater and like a necktie, nice shoes. He had his hair braided down his back and stuff." I'm like, see, and you didn't bother to get a picture, to ask him for his number for me, to even find out if he was single and looking for a wife, because and this got brought up because when we were getting ready to check out, she was like, "Anything else that you think that we need here?" I was like, not unless I got the winning lotto numbers or hot single rich guy looking for a wife. And I don't see anybody getting down on their knee in front of me, so so that's how that got brought up. Alright, so that's one thing, that's the most recent. I told the Discord already about me leaving the bad job and getting more hours at the good job. That's been lovely. I've also been getting hella bonuses. I've made an appointment every day this week, and Thursday I made 2. And as long as all those appointments went through, that's like an extra $500. Shabam! Right? Shmoney! Okay? Business is booming. It's fantastic there. Also, sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm just confused because this little copper golem guy
Oh, I see him.
I just made in the basement. I threw something in his chest and he just went and threw it into the nearest chest to get it out of his. I thought he was supposed to
Wait! I got iron. Hang on. I got iron. I'll throw that to him. I got iron that needs to be put away, and I'm too lazy to do it. But I'll definitely go all this way to get into the same room as that chest and put it in his chest for him to do it when he's 10 blocks away. Well, maybe it's like 15 or 20, but Also, one of my supervisors told me a fun fact, okay? If I put 2 things in there, will he go and put those away? I don't know.
I just put a whole bunch of random things in it.
The wheat is definitely too far away. I'll tell you that much.
Well, the stone was, too, the cobblestone. Most of that's too far away because he moved it straight into that one chest near him. So I might need to move it all closer to him.
Okay.
Closer to it.
Alright, let's see if he can sort that helmet. Oh, look at him go. So anyway, so my supervisor, one of my supervisors at work, told me a fun fact. Fun fact, the VeggieTales, did you know the VeggieTales were created in Indiana?
I'm not surprised.
Neither was I when he told me that. I'm like, that makes so much sense. What else? I made a new friend at work. Eliza is awesome. They are sometimes in the office to do phone calls, but they also do the ambassador work stuff where they go to the events and work the tables, Man, look at this little guy. Look at him go. Oh! I fell. Here we go. Now I can get a better view of him doing his stuff. Um, and they sing so beautifully. And they said that I sing so well that they asked me if I should if I ever thought of doing like singing professionally or something. I was like, stop. My friends used to try to secretly record me singing, and I had to stop singing around them for it because they were always trying to get me on like The Voice or X or whatever it was called, X Factor, something like that. Something with an X. Um, but yeah, they're great, super sweet, and they had never had Costco pizza before, and we were talking about that Wednesday, whatever day October 1st was, because that's when Costco reopened the food court, since they did the remodeling. Um,
I did not know.
and so then,
There.
our store owner heard that Eliza had never had Costco pizza, right? And like at first, I was just gonna go with them after work, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta get you some Costco pizza. Are you kidding me? Costco pizza is where it's at." And then she just comes back. She leaves, says, "I'll be back." I think she might have said that she was gonna get Costco pizza, but I didn't know if she was serious or not, because she was like, "Make some more appointments, and I'll think about it," basically. But then she came back with pizzas, and then I set another appointment. I was like, we manifested it together. This was a group effort. Okay, it was beautiful. But she only got cheese pizza. So I was slightly disappointed. Classic. But I mean, they only got 2 flavors, and she got 2 pizzas. 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni. Everybody loves at least a cheese or a pepperoni. But it's neither here nor there. I appreciate free food as much as the next person. Especially good free food.
What I'm else? So confused. I could have sworn Jaybird had pumpkins. They apparently does not have pumpkins.
Oh, so he used them all for the golems when we were fighting the warden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's moving my dog! Leave my boy alone! You can walk around the dog. I'm gonna call this guy... ooh. You know what? He does kind of look a little bit like Clank from Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna call him Clank. Clank, what the fuck is wrong with you? Be nice to the dogs. Okay? We'll let you freeze up if you don't be nice to the dogs. Anyway. Oh, there was one other thing. Okay, there's one other thing, but technically it's 2 other things, but it involves my youngest brother, Wyatt. Right? So Wyatt finally started talking to me again, since, he just dropped off the face of the earth and stopped responding for so long. Yes, I'm calling you out, little brother. Whether you're watching this now, or if you're going to watch it in the future, I'm calling you out. Don't worry, I'm calling myself out too, okay? I hope that your friend doesn't watch this. Or at least not this one. If he does, neither here nor there. I'm sure that you tell him that this is the reaction that he gets. So anyway, Wyatt starts talking to us again, tells us about his girlfriend. I'm like, oh, you mean the girlfriend that you must have had back 9 months ago, since you said you've been together for 9 months and you haven't come and seen your grandmother or talked to me? He's like, oh, yeah, basically, whatever. So, either way, I asked him if he could help me out with an oil change and grandma too, because, we don't really have the money for it right now. And I also had some baking stuff that I wanted to try out on him anyway, and he was like, as long as you feed me. I'm like, bet. What do you want? Anything specific? He's like, nah, surprise me. I'm like, bet, double bet, I will surprise you. Needless to say, he decided to surprise me too. And this was definitely intentional by the end of this whole circuit, okay? I found it out to be intentional. It was definitely a setup. Alright, so here's what happened. Okay, what happened was, so like he came over on a Sunday, a couple Sundays ago. I was out running errands after church, and I was running late getting back. And, he was on his way as I was getting close to being done. He was like, oh, by the way, could I bring my friend Caden with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Grandma says it's fine. And I was thinking, it's probably just another one of his nerdy white kid friends, I wasn't expecting anything other than, just a copy paste of him, right? Okay. So they got there before me. He's like, we got here a little faster than I expected. I was like, all right, go inside and talk to grandma. You know, like, you guys can just walk inside the house. Hello. You know, but they didn't. They just sat there awkwardly in the driveway, apparently, because that's where they were when I pulled up 15 minutes later, because I was like, I'll be home in 15. Just go talk to grandma while you wait. Go catch up. You know? So I get there. He hops out of his car. He got a Mini Cooper. And so he hops out the car. I hop out my car. I'm like, brother. He's like, sister. I'm like, could you, by chance, help me carry some stuff inside real fast, right? Because, you know, I'd been shopping. He's like, yeah, sure. So he goes, we cross each other across the yard, right? He goes, grabs stuff out of my car. I'm heading to go open the door. And then from his passenger door, okay? From his passenger door, suddenly, there is a supermodel on my fucking driveway. A whole ass life-size G.I. Joe. Just a whole ass fucking supermodel suddenly right in front of me with a fresh Jesus tattoo on his forearm, okay? And I'm trying to hide my visible whiplash because I was not prepared for this mentally, alright? But whatever, okay, so, you know, we do the oil change, we hang out, I feed them, they both get seconds, you know, I give them brownies to taste test because I made pumpkin brownies. They actually turned out pretty decently. And so, you know, they leave, and then, you know, later on, Wyatt calls me, and so we're talking on the phone. I'm like, so by the way, child, why did you not warn me that your friend was so hot? And he's like, this is the reaction I always get when I introduce people to my friend Kaden. This happens every single time. Like, so this was intentional is what I'm getting out of this. You purposely did this to me because you knew this would happen, because you say it always happens. So you knew this would happen. So you set me up. Literally set me up. But he also called to tell me that night after he left that he was thinking about starting to go to church with his friend Kaden and getting baptized. And I'm like, this is like unreal, man. He's got a fresh Jesus tattoo, looks sick as hell, okay? He was very polite. Other than being super hot, obviously. And then he's bringing my brother to the Lord, which I was just in church that morning, lighting a candle and praying about. Unreal. But yeah, I think that just about catches you up.
I mean, that sounds like life in a nutshell to me.
Yeah. But yeah, so my brother just so happened to set me up and not warn me that he has the hottest friend on earth. Man, this guy is not really good at sorting this stuff, because where is he putting those seeds? Because he's looking through all the chests over there, just holding these seeds. I think I've seen him do it like twice at least now. Taking those seeds over there and just not finding something where they should be at. Alright, I'm gonna take the things that don't go down here out of his chest, so that he can focus on the things that are actually down here. Hey, man. Hey, can I, like, take that from you somehow? My guy. Just, like, calm down.
I shoved an iron or a copper golem in Jaybird's chest area. Now he can just throw it into that chest and hopefully it'll get sorted. Maybe. We'll see.
From what I remember from a video that I was just watching today that I definitely should have shared to the Discord, for the way that these copper golems function, okay? It's like they only can access technically like 10 chests or something like that from one copper chest. Could you please just stop trying to sort the seeds that are not down? Okay, here, how about this? I will put these seeds in here so you can fucking set those down. Set them down. Just put them down. Thank you. Give me that shit. Now go put the fucking iron away. Ah, thank you. It's not in that one. you've been looking through these. And also, I don't know if that's Java specific or Bedrock specific. So maybe it's not
I don't
just
know. I'll
10
put
because
more.
he's been going through like all of these ones like crazy. Whoa, you found it? Oh, look at that little guy. All right.
What, Butterbutt?
Keep on working, my man. We'll keep you all nice and greased up or whatever.
So, today, Jaybird and I are trying to get rid of our exercise bike because we just don't use it, and it's taking up space, and I want that space for a sewing, like, room, right?
I wish I could take it from you, but I got you.
It's not comfortable. Like, we have the original seat with it, and we bought an extra seat for it, and it's just too high up for either of us. Like, it just puts so much pressure on your crotch.
Yeah, that does not sound ideal for long periods of time to get in your exercises.
So it's just, we want it out. We posted it on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, the only person who was quote-unquote interested was a scammer.
Oh, lovely.
But they had us running hoops because it took them over a day to get through their stupid little scam. Because my first little, like, warning flag rose when they were like, oh, hey, I was in an accident, so my sister will have to pick it up. And I'm just like, I don't like the idea of not knowing who is coming to my house.
Yeah.
And I know Jaybird doesn't see it the same because he's done things like this where it's like, oh, hey, I'm looking for a car for my brother, so I'm the one reaching out and making all this stuff, but he's the one who's going to show up type thing.
Right.
So he's done that before, so he doesn't think anything of it. As a woman, it's a little different. You don't want somebody you don't know. Even if this person is saying it's a sister that's coming, how the heck am I supposed to know that's a girl?
Yeah, if you're about to give out your address, how do you know that's who they are actually going to give it to?
So, we gave the address, so I'm hoping nothing happens tomorrow, because they were supposed to pick it up tomorrow, except, you know, they weren't a person. Or if they were just a scamming person.
So how did you find out that they were scamming?
They kept us on the hook, like, all day, sitting there, okay, well, I'll pay this much, my sister will pick it up, hey, we can't do cash, can we pay you on Zelle? No, we have Cash App. Oh, well, I don't have Cash App, and so it's like, okay, well, the only other option that we have is my PayPal. Jaybird's the one who's handling it all, so it wasn't through him. He doesn't have a PayPal himself, only I do. So, to send the PayPal, I send them the QR code, because PayPal lets you just have, like, a QR code to scan.
Right.
And they claim that, oh, well, I have a business account, it's making me confirm your email just to make sure it's going to the right person. So I make sure he sends the email correctly. Nothing ever comes through.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, check your spam. And I check the spam, and there is an email from p.apal.
No.
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 Saying that it was the $100 they were supposed to be sending me was over my account limit. And that I needed to send $500 to this person.
Oh, big scam.
Send $500 to this person to make my account a business account, and then I will get all $600 back. I was just like, scam. Bold of you to assume I have $500.
Did you report them on Facebook Marketplace?
I don't know. Jaybird handled all that because it was all through him. I know he blocked them. That's the most I know.
He can still go back and report them. He needs to report them. If he did not already.
Yeah.
I'm letting him handle that
because
Jaybird! Yeah. Jaybird, if you watch this later, report them! Report them, Jaybird! Hear me, please! Heed my call! Report them! Oh, I don't know why I did that. They just totally blocked my mic. Well, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, if he goes back and he watches the VOD.
I mean, he is awake.
In fact, I'll make that my first clip, and I'll just send it directly to him on Discord. It is importante.
Yes, all chickens, follow me to the corner. To the corner.
Oh no, what are you doing to my chickens?
One escaped chicken cannot stay out. There you go. You're all stuck in there.
Is it a culling? Are we culling the chickens that got loose?
No, there's only 2 brown chickens, and one of the brown chickens got out. So I was like, nope, not a culling this time.
No, not quite. Not until we have, like, 5 of each color. Except for the white ones. Fuck the white ones. We can get more of those anywhere.
Exactly. There's a creeper.
Where?
Creeper creeping.
I see it. I see it.
And
I see him. I see 2. Fuck. Alright, I got 1. Fuck, where's he? Come on. Pop back up. Pop back up. I see you, bitch. I see you, bitch! Damn it, he fell down the hole. Fuck you! Yeah! I got him. You're safe.
So yeah, that was our adventures with the scammer.
Oh, man. Well, I'd say as far as if you're still gonna try...
Bold of you to assume I still have $500 after I just bought Jaybird a Steam Deck.
Yeah, that thing looked pretty nice.
For our anniversary.
That thing looked pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got him the most expensive one, so it was $700.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I felt that in my belly button. What a gut punch. Jeez, 700 doll hairs? That's a lot of doll hairs.
Yeah. But it's the OLED model with the anti-glare screen and 1 terabyte of memory.
Fancy. What else did you guys do for your anniversary?
Well, we still have 9 days, a little over a week before it's actually there.
I know.
So we both took the day off that day.
You scared me when you said that earlier. I was like, what day is it? What day is it?
Yeah. We both took the day off. Since it's our first anniversary, the place that made our original cake... Oh, hi, the copper golem is outside.
What?
He just popped up the stairs, and now he's going back down the stairs.
They can use doors?
I guess. But,
Alright.
The bakery that made our wedding cake is remaking, like, the smallest tier, the top tier.
Oh, I remember you saying that they would do that. Yeah.
Yeah. That way we didn't have to save any of it. We could just eat it all.
Yeah.
We had planned to have guests enough to eat it all, but we didn't. But it's okay.
There was still enough people to eat most of it, though.
We had almost a whole the big bottom row.
Well, that's because what flavor was that one? Wasn't that vanilla?
Yes. So
that's why.
We ate it just fine, but we had to freeze it, and what we were doing is we were just pulling it out of the freezer and getting it just cut enough to get a frozen chunk of it off, and then letting it defrost, and putting the rest of it, whatever we weren't eating was put straight back into the freezer, so we weren't gonna end up losing it all.
That's fair. I would have done the same thing.
And by the time we finished the last couple pieces, it was just starting to get a little freezer burnt. Because we didn't have a good way to, like, properly seal it. So
Yeah.
it was essentially just
Awkward
open
shape to
straight in the
seal.
freezer.
Meh, it's fine. You lived. All the way to your next year anniversary, for your first year anniversary. So that's good cake. That's good quality cake. You should tell them that. Didn't kill us after getting freezer burnt. 5-star rating.
It was a pricey cake. We were eating that shit, sucker.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But I mean, it was pricey for us, per se. It was
I mean,
not
that's a more expensive cake than I should ever dare hope to buy.
So it was something like 300 something.
I would
for
sooner
a 3-tier
bake.
Cake, that's great.
I would sooner bake my own cake that big. That's just me though, but you know.
I mean, yeah, but it came the 3-tier cake. It was fully frosted with no fondant at all.
And with the fancy flowers. Fondant. The fancy flower design. Yeah. That was very fancy.
And the flower design was free. We could have had other designs if we wanted to pay extra, but no, the flower design was free. Like, everything that we got nothing extra. We did nothing extra with that cake.
I'm still so mad at how good that cake was. So that 300 something
that we spent, yeah, that was basic bitch. And we could have just gotten a 2-tier cake and been fine. Of course, we didn't know that many people weren't going to show. Because theoretically, we had sent enough invitations to fill the entire seats that we'd put out.
Yeah. But, you know, life happens. Plans change.
Yeah.
I still made it, though. And we got my bestest, most favoritist little brother to be our honorary bridesmaid.
Yeah. Poor Sean.
He loved it. He must have. There was food involved.
Food was involved. Cake was involved. Beverages of varying types. I think it was mostly Dr. Pepper, but, you know, varying types.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget, he was also there at the bachelorette party, so there was also alcohol. He got to look at a car show.
Yep.
Yeah, Nina? What? Come here. Come here, baby. Yeah? What's up? Why do you want the hands that are always preoccupied? What is it?
He got to drive really fast on a highway.
Yeah. He also got to go to a lot of game stores and get cards for Magic the Gathering. He got to teach me and Tierney. You happy, Nina? Yeah? If you get a little closer, I can pet more of you. Yeah, I mean, what more could a man ask for? Food, drink, cards. Don't forget, he got to be a nuisance a little bit too. He loves that. All little brothers do, I'm sure. What the fuck? Oh, that was you. I thought there was an iron golem in here because of your iron armor. I just saw the shoulder go by through this doorway and I was like, what the fuck? It's you. Yep. Sean will never live it down. But I'm sure he enjoyed the experience either way. Oh man, what am I gonna do now?
So close to the 1 year. It feels like it's been forever, but it also feels like it was yesterday.
Same. I can agree with that. Time moves in weird ways. If you're gonna get that window, I'm gonna get this window. Oh, hi. The guy, shit, I forgot. Clank came up here.
He comes upstairs sometimes.
Not my computer,
just
Nina.
Stand in windows. Why don't we just sleep?
Hey, you want to do a sleep? We can do a sleep.
Like, if we're just gonna wait the night out by sitting in windows, we might as well just sleep. There's there we go. Like, you cannot
I was
sleep.
about to
There's
say, let
monsters
me
nearby.
sleep, and you're 2 feet away from me. I'm sorry. 3 feet.
No, well, technically, kind of.
In the
Mostly
bed, that's the 3rd foot there. Yes,
if you
burning
believe
zombies.
people trying to scale these things out, it's actually like 15 feet away.
No way!
5 by 5 feet.
This? 1 block? A block that I can stand in? No way. 5 feet?
That's if you're using, like, Dungeons and Dragon terms.
This isn't Dungeons and Dragons.
And you can still create dungeons in Minecraft for Dungeons and Dragons.
But 1 block is not 5 by 5.
In Dungeons and Dragons it is.
This could not be.
That's
that's like using Netherworld.
Blocks.
It's like using
we need
Netherworld
2 blocks
measurements
to lay down in, and if you are going off of people being over 5 feet, except, you know, the person who looks like they're crouched.
I'm not crouched. I'm not crouched.
Most people would need 2 blocks in Dungeons and Dragons to sleep.
I still fit in a bed that's 2 blocks. This is feeling very heightist.
Theoretically, the 5 by 5 one singular block makes sense.
I guess. I mean, like, I could maybe see this as being 1.5 to 2 feet. Well, no, I guess I'd have to say 3. I could see these being 3, but not 5.
But look at the block compared to when you stand next to it. It's half of you, so it's supposed to be at least.
That's not 5 feet tall. If it's only half of you, then of course, then it's at least 3 feet, or at most 3 feet. If this is half of a person, and we're assuming people are about 5 to 6 feet, then of course it's only 3.
But if you're laying down, you only need 2.
Yes, and if you put another block, hang on. I got this. Hang on, get back over here. Don't run from logic. Don't run from logic. Look at this. What's this? I'm just about 2 blocks tall. Imagine this being horizontal.
You're like,
how do I change my? How do I change?
Tall.
Ah, shit. How do I change? Ah, shit. Oh, look. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm not. I can't control this. Maybe I'm not the best example of this. Get over here. Get over here and stand next to me. Get over here.
Pick up your dirt block.
Where'd it go? Why? I can't steer this thing like this. Okay. I fixed it.
What are you steering?
I was doing the 3rd person so that I could be in comparison. See? That's 2 blocks. Why would it make sense that it would be 5 feet each? Okay? People aren't 10 feet tall.
Some D&D characters can be.
Okay, some D&D characters can be. That doesn't make sense. That is defying the laws of physics that holds together the fabrics of our universe that we exist in.
Why does it need to make sense? It's fantasy.
Okay, but if you're gonna start putting metrics,
more real than
no. If they're gonna start putting metrics into D&D that specific, and then blatantly defy them, what do you mean it doesn't have to make sense? Then why do they have to measure things? Why do they have 5 feet blocks for movements and placements? But 10 feet bends!
Traps can be placed and walls can be
See,
made.
so it's not me putting logic into it. It's everybody else already putting logic into it. I'm simply applying their logic to their faults. Okay? That's what this is. 1 block is 5 feet in fucking Minecraft. That is netherworld mathematics, okay? If it's a dungeon in the netherworld, I could agree. But even in there, what, are they just trying to say, like, the blocks are smaller? That do we shrink in the nether for that to make sense? Even that I don't understand, and that's just base Minecraft. I don't know. I don't. It's making me mad.
I'm not saying.
What is that?
In the nether, it's what?
I missed a row. Damn it.
3 blocks for every 1 block of the nether that you travel?
I thought it was 8.
Is it? I thought it was, like, it was less than that.
I can't ask Google because we're on the Discord call on my phone. But if you'd like to ask your Google assistant.
I do not ask Google, I type.
Okay, if you're available to type. Ah, dang it, that's not what I want. Give me that. I think we'll get more seeds. I missed a whole row in that giant field. How stupid of me.
Okay, you're correct. 1 block of distance traveled in the nether is equivalent to 8 in the overworld.
I know something. I guess I could put more beets. I got plenty of wheat growing over there. Oh, it is the 10 o'clock. Tis basically the witching hour. Okay.
I thought that was 3 in the morning.
Is that what the witching hour is?
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be during some of the darkest hours before dawn.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I was just trying to say something for my 10 o'clock alarm since we're in the call. It didn't play the night before
Maybe
Christmas.
It's the monster hour.
Ah, the monster. This actually 10 o'clock has been really, like, almost the time that I've been streaming lately while I was working both jobs. So 'tis the monster hour. Thank you. Alright. And I missed 2 rows? What am I on, man? I'm so sober right now. Is this me high on life? Because I fuck up a lot. If this is the case, yeah, I fuck up a lot high on life. Whoops. Oh, okay. Man, I really fucked these fields up. This is gonna... Oh my goodness! What did I do? Am I sure that I was the one that did this? Did I do this? It had to be. It had to be me.
I mean, it wasn't me.
It had to be me.
I don't touch your field.
Nobody else has played this since the last time that we played together. Besides myself, for a little bit after we got off.
Maybe you messed with it and then went, it's a later me problem, and forgot.
You know what? That's probably it. I was probably tired, and I was like, that's future me's problem. I'm sure that I'll remember this and what I wanted to do to fix it. I'm too tired for it right now. But of course, the memory does not...
You were too tired to remember.
Yeah, the memory does not operate optimally with low battery. This is a low battery moment. That's my bad. Can't do nothing about it now. I'll just... And here's the really fucked up thing, is that I also don't like harvesting a field of crops unless all of them are ripe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can replant them all at the same time so that hopefully, ideally, perchance, they all ripen at the same time again so I can just keep on going. Keep on going. Now this one has to wait for, like, 3 1/4 rows to grow in again.
I do apologize. I'm very low energy today. I am tired.
Oh, you're fine. You
I've
don't
been
seem low
tired
energy
for
to
a
me.
while.
Same. Look, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay?
I was teasing Jaybird that the only reason I was actually saying yes to playing is because he was like, oh, hey, by the way, Leslie asked if we were able to play tonight. And he's like, or I had said, oh, something about you saying that. And he was like, you can play tonight. I was like, oh, I didn't know I was being volunteered.
he voluntold you?
It was joking. He did not mean it like that, and I wouldn't have done it if I didn't want to.
Yeah, I know
like,
that.
Let me make that entirely clear.
We do what we want. We do what we want here, okay?
Because it had been a bit, and it's like, yeah, I should catch up, but I was just like, man, I haven't streamed because I haven't had the energy for being engaged in chat and making sure that I'm being productive.
Present.
And what I probably need to do is when I'm playing games that I want to play, I need to get it all set up so that I can stream with my capture card. Because right now, I'm really enjoying starting brand new fresh over in Harvest Moon. The Tree of Tranquility. So, one of the old Wii ones.
And
so I had just started that fresh over today. Like, I went from having it set up in the game room. Huh?
The capture card will make it work for your Wii?
The capture card will make it so that my Wii will display on my computer so that OBS can capture it through my computer.
Okay. Hence why it's called a capture card. Alright. I'm getting you. Yeah. Okay, I follow you now.
It would allow it to be where I could stream console games through my computer instead of needing it to be through a console, which is really only realistic with newer Xboxes or PlayStations.
Got you. Okay.
I think the oldest generation of consoles that you can stream on is Xbox One and PlayStation 3. Anything older than that was not streaming.
Right. I mean, there's even some games on my Xbox One that tell me straight up, you can't stream this game. I'm like, but why? But some of them are some of the older games. Some of them are also like more open world games. What else was one that said that I couldn't do that? I know it lets me do Crash Bandicoot, so it should let me do Spyro.
Do you have Among Us on any device?
I know I have it on Steam on my laptop.
Can you play through your laptop still?
Ooh, still? Good question. I would have to check. But I know that I was able to successfully before, even with being in a lobby with, whoever else was on at the time and just playing with strangers.
Because I was watching a video of one of my friends who is also a streamer. I jokingly called him my twin. So, my twin, the whole story behind that is that we both got moderated in the same community at the same time. So we just joke that we are twins now, even though age difference, completely different bunches of things, but it's just the joke that we're twins. So my twin and I, my twin had put a video up that they were part of called Betrayal. You can check out their first episode on their YouTube under Mimics Mayhem.
Bet you're gonna have to send that to me in the Discord so I don't forget all the words.
And I'll probably just send the video in the self-promo.
Bet.
That way you don't have to go through all that.
Bet.
They're super high energy. They're an LGBTQ gamer, and by gamer they mean like G-A-Y gay.
Nice. I love that. So,
And they're jokingly going to have their twink death later in December.
I don't know what that means, but what I'm hearing so far
because of
is
the
that we have
age that they're
somebody
turning
else to play Among Us with.
Yes.
Hey!
I was gonna try to get them and be like, hey, I could probably get like one, maybe two people. It depends on if Jaybird would be interested. I could probably get a couple people on Among Us.
I'm down. I would so play some Among Us. It's been years. I would love to play Among Us. If we'd like more people,
Betrayal was fun.
If we'd like more people to play Among Us, I could perchance maybe get one or two other people also on board. Maybe 3.
I'm iffy on that only because of the community that I'm in. I don't want, like, I know you will be fine. You'll be totally fine.
I'm chill.
But I have to be able to vet anybody that I bring in, and anybody that I bring in or somebody that I have brought in brings in will, if things don't go well with them, it reflects poorly on me.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, well, okay, that takes out at least one of my options. Because who knows if my brother will behave.
Yeah, and we're talking about a very gay, like...
Tim might be chill.
My twin uses all pronouns. It doesn't matter to them.
Okay, cool. That's good to know ahead of time, thank you.
They are male presenting. They were assigned male at birth. So, them being very, very high energy, very fun, doesn't mesh well with other people a lot of the times, especially if they're very biased. And I know you'll be chill, but...
Well, of course I'd be chill.
But
I mean, if we absolutely wanted another person to join, do you remember Alonzo from high school?
Vaguely, yes.
I know that he's super chill. So if we absolutely would like another person, I could talk to him and see if he'd be down. I know it's probably been a little while since he's played. In fact, I gotta get caught up on his YouTube and see what he's actually been up to. But he's one of the people that I played with when I first got Among Us, and he had just started streaming then also. Oh, and I remember there was this super cute part of his posted video.
And you enjoy like Town of Salem, you should try Goose Goose Duck. You can play it on your phone.
Goose
I know Mark. I think Mark did a video on it. If not him, then there's videos online of Goose Goose Duck. But what it is like Among Us with proximity voice chat.
Oh.
But there's way more roles than just the killer.
How are you holding your sword different than me?
Huh?
Like, I'm just curious. How are you holding your sword different than me? Like, yours is more like out in front of you, and mine is more like up right by me. You know what I'm talking about?
It looks the exact same for me, so it's just the difference.
Oh, okay. It's just
like,
perspective.
To me, I'm holding it more up, and you're holding it more out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But...
Sorry, it was distracting
me. Goose Goose Duck is basically like if you've played Mafia, similar to that.
I've
where
not.
Everybody has a whole bunch of roles. That's also why I was watching the Betrayal episode posted by my twin, and I was like, oh man, I either want to play Goose Goose Duck or Among Us. Among Us would be easier only in the less roles, less to have to learn, and because it's not popping off like Goose Goose Duck is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to have private lobby where everybody we can vet is only in there.
Smart.
But Goose Goose Duck has roles like, I was playing it with one of my friends near here, and we were both on our phones. They still, like, we had to sit kind of far apart because a lot of people in lobbies don't actually like when people play in the same room together because it's way too easy for cheating.
Oh. Duh. Of course, because they can see each other's screens. You could just sit back to back.
I mean, and we literally, like, I was sitting on my couch and she was sitting on the other side of the room. Like, we were not near each other. We could not see each other's screens. And both of us have, like, I have not as good of a poker face, but the entire time I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, so I have no discernible emotions to make from it. So it's a lot like Among Us with the tasks, but it's a lot like Town of Salem or Mafia, because you are supposed to be a whole bunch of geese, but there are ducks among you. And the ducks are trying to kill the geese. But there's also geese with different roles. Like, I was I think the sheriff once. No, I was the detective once, which is where you go around and you try to investigate the other geese to see what their roles are.
So it's kind of like Werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could either investigate, or one of the rounds, I was the celebrity. So I was just another townie, but when I died, everyone fucking knew.
Oh.
So when they eventually killed me, it basically sent a message out that I died.
And is
but
this
just like, haha, perfect role for me. Give me the celebrity every time. Let me just sit there and try to do my tasks safely, and if I die, then everybody fucking knows you did it, bitch.
Is this Goose Goose Duck
It is a free-to-play game.
Is it on Steam, or?
It is on most platforms, if I remember right, because I was able to download it on my phone through the Google Play Store.
Ah. Okay. I'd be down. I would be so down. 10 toes
that's what
down.
got me wanting to do Among Us.
Sorry,
it's like,
Nina.
man, Among Us would be so much easier to get people in. That's why I was like, I mentioned it to my twin first to be like, hey, we should get something back together, because I know that I mesh well basically with anybody, because I try to be as respectful as possible.
Of course, especially if you're going to be playing online and
about anyone.
Right?
But I know that because of that, my friend group is so vast that there's a lot of people who don't know how to keep their goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah, that's very fair. I could say the same about many people in my life. A good majority of them being family, unfortunately. Yeah. But at least I've found that most of my friends now are all pretty much on the same page. There's a few that I have that are still wild cards, but you know, it is what it is. Still love y'all in your own ways. Nina! Not the touch screen. What did you do? Nina? Okay, I fixed it.
Yeah, it was just one of those, like...
Don't clean yourself on camera.
Just also because I wanted to be like, hey, I think you would be good to join in. I'm not so sure about having anybody else.
I'm honored.
And I'm sure if Wolfblade had the time and we were able to get her schedule figured out, she would be fine with joining, because I know she's got it on the Switch.
And you said when are they planning on doing this?
We don't have a set time right now. They won't be back into their home until about the 8th or 9th. and that was when we were going to start trying to plan for it.
Okay. Calendar. What day of the week is that?
Like, obviously, we're not going to plan for it that day. But
Well, yeah. But I'm just trying to get a sense of time because I'm so bad with
they'll be
time.
back either Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, you know what? That actually really works out because if we were to do something either Thursday or Friday, I don't have work the next day because I'm off. Wait,
What are your days off?
hang on. Let me pull up the schedule again. I'm mixing things.
Do you have set days off, or do they change?
I might be getting somewhat set days with like a rotating Saturday that'll mix things up. It's the schedule is a little complicated because we just hired new people and we're trying to extend our hours. And I might be going to 4 10s and 3 days off if we extend our hours. But that also depends on whether or not we have enough people who are willing to work the extended hours beyond just me and one of the supervisors. Or I think both of the supervisors might be cool with it. I don't know. I didn't really hear Kellick's side. I just heard Morgan's side. What was I looking for? The schedule. Yes. Nope, that was. Yep. Okay. Schedule. My schedule. I'm using your Twitch stream to help to help underline where I'm at since I can't fucking read Excel sheets. Okay, that's a Monday, a Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so I have Saturday and Sunday off.
Okay.
I mean, either way, it'd be fine because I'm only working one job now, so I just have regular set days of 9 to 5. And it's been so nice this past week. Oh.
Yeah, and I have...
So nice.
Basically, my schedule with my grandparents would usually be Mondays through Thursdays. This upcoming week will be weird because my aunt asked for us to swap because we had to get a nursing company in to come in for the days that we weren't there. Mm-hmm. She does Fridays, I do Tuesdays, and the nursing company does the rest of the week.
Ah, okay.
So me and her are swapping. So she's going to come Tuesday. On my Tuesday.
And you're going to go on her
and I will be on her Friday.
Okay.
So...
Well, either way, that weekend, if they felt up to getting it started, after they rested and, unpacked whatever they needed to do and got situated with figuring out who's who that can come, that weekend would be I'd be totally down for next weekend.
Well, we will have to see because, again, all that stuff. And usually, Mimics does not normally stream on the weekends.
Oh, okay.
They do special streams on weekends if they've planned for it. Mm-hmm. So, like, they'll do Bradathons, which is a subathon, but because they say that you're being bratty whenever you sub, it's Bradathons.
Ah, okay. I dig it. I can dig that. Cool. Well, yeah, you just let me know what they say, and honestly, like, I feel like I'm more motivated to stream when I have you to play with or somebody else to play with because I'm like, oh, they're depending on me to open this game. I have to open the Minecraft. I'm the only one who can do it. They want to play. I have to play. You know what I mean? So, like, I'd be down any day, anytime, honestly.
Find more games that we can play without it having to be Minecraft for it to be this kind of cross-platforming.
What about Minecraft Dungeons?
I think that's not... I know I have Dungeons for the Xbox.
I don't know if it's streamable.
That's what you bought for me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's streamable, but I know it is multiplayer, and Legends is also multiplayer. mean, that's still in the Minecraft realm per se, but it's an easy go-to if we're looking for another thing that's multiplayer and has some different mechanics at least, just with some familiar looks. Oh hey,
I
you're
just
moving.
wish more of my cozy games were available for crossplay. Cause like, Stardew Valley I know is not. Which makes me sad because it's like, come on man. Let me drag my friends into my fun farming game. I don't think Sunhaven is, but I don't think Sunhaven is on any other platform besides PC and Switch, so you wouldn't be able to stream it, you'd just be able to play if it is cross-platform.
I'd find a way. I'm resourceful.
Okay, it is not. Oh, the Switch version doesn't even have multiplayer. Anyway, but I need to find more cross-play games because obviously I stream better on my computer. I'm more comfortable on my computer usually. I mean, that's only because we don't have a good couch in our game room.
Which is fair.
In the midst of discussing getting a new couch or love seat into our game room. So that will be an eventual, but that's after we get rid of the exercise bike and after me and him can compromise about if we will or will not get rid of our futon, which I do not want to get rid of it because this is the only other quote-unquote bed I have in my house.
Yeah.
So I could not comfortably ask a guest to sleep on a love seat.
I mean, you know I would. You know Wolfblade would.
You would be fine. And
I'd sleep on the floor. I'm a wild animal.
Like, and we have an air mattress too that we could also use, but it's just at that point, if I have guests over and if they're family, like my parents,
yeah,
they'll probably end up staying at my grandparents instead of staying here, even with the futon. But I have some friends that I'm trying to keep in better contact with and trying to currently get to talk to me more often, but they have their own issues right now. I totally understand why they are so distant right now. Do not blame them. I'm just trying to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, of course.
But I have the
all
extra
in good faith
futon and sleeping space, so if they do end up coming over, and I do end up, like, they usually like to drink, so if they stayed over, or if they came over and they started drinking, I'd have a place for them to sleep.
Yeah, something at least more comfortable. They could stretch out. They wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to worry about them drunkenly rolling off. They wouldn't have to worry about drunkenly rolling off, or just rolling off in general in your sleep if they toss and turn a lot.
And even then I also I don't have to worry about how they're getting home.
Yeah. How are more of these not ready to be sheared? Have you sheared some of these honeycombs recently?
No.
Okay, well I just did. I got you 6 more.
Okay.
Ooh.
I haven't done anything yet. I've literally just been kind of walking around and then staring, and then walking around a little more and staring.
Same.
But
aside from my feeding and arming.
Like, we really need to get more comfy games to play.
Yeah.
I would love to just idly be like farming, but it feels useless in this game because I'm not really like, oh yeah, let me stack up that paper. Let me go around water these crops while I'm... No, I don't get that choice.
Speaking of paper, I mean, there's plenty of sugarcane that needs to be harvested. It would go faster with more than one hand.
But then I have to risk drowned in creepers and other stuff over there.
It's hardly an issue. It's hardly an issue.
Semi-regularly.
Okay, at nighttime. But like during the daytime, no. Mostly. Pretty much like almost never in the daytime unless there's some that wander out from the nighttime and, you know, find a shady spot. But yeah. It's pretty safe. It's mostly safe. Aren't they so good at convincing you to do something? Great.
Totally.
It's great.
Yep, the best.
I mean, it's all I even put lights. Huh?
I think the issue is that we've gotten to a point in this game where it's like
we're already self-sustaining.
We're so self-sustaining that I'm not sure what else I would want to do. Building is not entirely fun because I have to do so much resource gathering. It's like, well,
that much. I know. I'll go try it on. What'd you call it? This lightning rod. Oh, if I can get in there. I can do it from here, right? Probably. Oh, it does say scrape. Ooh! I did it.
Because I know the
Ha
copper
ha!
golems can get slow. I thought that they made it to where the more oxidized they are, the slower they get.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Till they eventually
I was like,
freeze.
yeah. And the chest was fully oxidized, but the golem itself wasn't. So it was fine over there. It was just if the golem itself had gotten there.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know exactly what I needed to do to undo that.
We figured it out. Hey. Monsters? No, we cleared them out. Monsters?
Now, tomorrow's not gonna be fun though, because I'm gonna be on edge all day because of the scammer. Because of the freaking giving out the address thing.
I never finished saying that earlier. I would strongly advise, if you guys are still gonna look into selling that online, don't give out the address until you have the payment.
Well, we haven't had issue with it previously because usually what we do is we let them pay cash. Because it hasn't been a problem before. People have come by, they've paid cash. Whatever.
How come you guys aren't just like agreeing to meet in like a Walmart parking lot somewhere? Because that's what I've always done when I was like buying something off of online. I'd be like, is it cool? Okay, where are you? It would be like, okay, what city are you in? You know, near me. Oh, okay. How about I meet you halfway in the Walmart parking lot?
Let's be clear. The one who's been mostly buying from it is Jaybird. The one who has been selling from it has been Jaybird. The only thing that I sold through Facebook Marketplace myself was Jaybird's, was his RV, and he still teases me because I didn't get a better, price for it, because I didn't haggle properly after, I had just worked all morning, had told him not to leave it to me, and he did anyway.
That's fine. You sold it, didn't you?
So,
that's what mattered.
Yeah, it's sold. It's gone.
And didn't it have a whole bunch of issues anyway?
It still would have been serviceable. The issue was that we didn't have the space for it. We were paying $75 a month to store it, because this is when we were living in the RV still. We were talking about buying a house very soon, and while Jaybird had maintained, hey, I'm just gonna hold on to this until whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
in
getting
case.
rid of this.
Right.
It had been very DIY'd.
Oh.
Because it was an old camper, and he did a lot of the fixing up himself.
That's fair.
It had its issues, it had its upsides, but at the end of the day, this was before we got married, so he chose that he would prefer to have it gone before the wedding and have the extra money in our pocket rather than having to worry about having an extra expense.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised about, because I was totally chill with the RV. I had expected it. He told me we weren't going to sell it. I took him for his word. Wasn't ever going to pressure him to do it. Because, he said he's not going to do it. I'm not going to change his mind by
it's his whole RV.
Him to get it done.
Yeah.
It's his property. I'd be a little upset if he decided eventually to sell the Steam Deck, but at the end of the day, if he ever decides to sell the Steam Deck, it's his property. I bought it for him.
Yeah.
So I'm not one of those people that are gonna dictate what you do with your property.
Yeah, because that would just be unreasonable. Wow, that was one use left on that shovel? Are you fucking me? It's alright, I got another one.
Yeah, that was just one of those. So, like, I had tried to sit there and be like, so you're telling me... I had already tried to make him realize that it was not something that I personally would do by when he randomly sold the water heater from his RV, because that's one of the things he decided to hold on to since it was worth half decent money.
Yeah.
When he decided to eventually sell it, because it was only a 4-gallon water heater type thing, whatever. But he had put it up on Marketplace on his account because I made it clear that I was never doing it for him again, especially after how much drama he gave me for not negotiating as well as he wanted me to. It's like, well, I told you not to do it, you did it anyway, so I'm not doing this again. So he sold it, but he had invited whoever he sold it to the house. And I tried to be like, what do you mean you invited them to the house? This random person now has our address. He's like, it's fine, it's fine.
No, it's really not. It's really not. Wow, it really is a man's world, huh? It's fine!
Right?
It's fine.
And that's why, like, I tried to sit there and be like, hey, it was a red flag when she tried to say that her sister would come pick up the bike. Because I understand the exercise bike and having to come to the house to pick it up. Because we don't have a truck. We don't have a vehicle big enough.
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't thinking about that.
Transport it.
It'd be
so it makes sense.
Be a hassle just to go rent something to move it, to have it be sold somewhere else. It'd just be an unnecessary expense.
It should be small enough I should be able to get into my grandparents' vehicle, and they're currently off. Like, they would lend it to me no problem. So,
yeah,
that wouldn't be an issue, but I don't want to load it up, deal with that, possibly damage their car if anything happens, like... So it makes sense for the exercise bike that they need to come pick it up. So I'm not going to throw a huge hissy fit over that, but it definitely made me pause when they sat there and were like, hey, my sister's going to come get it. Okay, well, I don't have a picture of your sister. I don't know if it's actually your sister coming. And then the whole, well, I can't pay in cash. What do you mean you can't pay in cash, honey? There's ATMs.
Yeah, if you can say I'll Zelle you the money, I'm sure that there's an ATM by Chase, or well, Zelle is actually available by more than one bank. I'm sure there's an ATM between point A and point B. If you're already driving this way, or your sister driving this way.
But
what do you mean you don't have cash?
I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt because, well, if they're not coming personally, I can understand why they wouldn't want to hand their sibling $100 randomly to go do it.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Bro, are you kidding me? If it's my sibling and you're going to buy this thing for me, what are you gonna do? Take my money and not get me the thing that you're supposed to be helping me get? As if I don't know where you live and how to contact you when I don't get my item and I don't get my money back? What? Come on, man. People gotta start being meaner to their siblings.
He kept telling me to give the benefit of the doubt, so I was giving the benefit of the doubt, and the benefit of the doubt did not work out for us.
No. Sometimes when you give the benefit of the doubt as much as you possibly can, all you're left with is doubts. That's why I dumped Ricky.
Yeah.
So I gave him every benefit of the doubt. Until I was left with nothing but doubts.
I was telling you not to.
Yeah. Alright.
I told you not to in the beginning, and then when he did shitty stuff, But when he kept going, I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay off.
I mean, he improved for a short while. But then, of course, as soon as that little while went by, and then it was back to his bullshit, I was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm good. I'm so good.
They change as soon as they think that they're gonna lose you, and once they get comfortable thinking they're not, that's when they go back to whatever shitty behavior.
Oh yeah, except he didn't think that I was dead ass, but I was dead ass, okay? Dead ass about that shit.
He thought, okay, well, I've changed long enough. You're not, like, if you're going to threaten to leave me again, I can just go right back to it.
Yeah, no, he went the opposite direction. He thought that it was cute to continue to antagonize me, and he just wanted to rage bait me all the fucking time. Like, I'm sorry, that's not my love language. Find somebody who it is, because it's not me. It is not me. She is not I. I am not she. I am not her.
What color carpet do you want on the llama, by the way?
Oh, I forgot about that. How does it work?
I thought you just put a carpet on the llama. I thought you just equipped a carpet. Or grabbed a carpet and just...
Do I only have one llama out there?
You have one.
But I only have one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it orange.
Theoretically, I think you just go up to the llama and put it on the llama.
Hey there, buddy. Oh, yeah, it does. Equip carpet. Aha! Look at my little guy. Oh. Look at that. Still need a saddle to actually direct him, though, right?
No, I didn't think you needed to. I thought the carpet worked.
Hang on. Maybe it's just because of where I'm at. Come back! No. I'm definitely trying to go the direction I'm facing, and he's going where he wants. Okay, now you just happen to be going this way. Yeah.
Okay, you still need a saddle, but...
Still need a saddle. They might all be in the fishing hut.
I think so. I think you moved them all over there.
That's my bad. I'm used to having my fishing huts be much closer. I'll go fetch it.
But yeah, now I'm gonna have to sit in the house and be paranoid all day tomorrow.
I mean, that's also one of the aspects of reporting them on Facebook Marketplace, is to also get, like, actionable information in case they show up at your place. I mean, obviously, if someone random shows up there, just call the cops. Because, like,
we do have a security system. I was planning to keep it armed.
Oh, of course.
I was planning not to really, like, have any doors open. Sometimes I crack windows, not open, but I, like, open blinds and stuff. I was not planning to do that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I did want to work on my laundry, but I'm a little more sketched about it because it's in the one room in the house that doesn't have any curtains. I have blinds on all of my house, but I don't know. It always sketches me out and makes me think you'll still see somebody on the other side, whether you actually see, like, just their silhouette. You still sometimes can see a person through blinds.
Yeah.
Just because of their shadow.
Yeah. But I mean, that's all good. Yes, absolutely every last one of those things that you're already planning on doing, good on you, okay? Because you're clearly thinking 10 steps ahead.
And we also have an extra bit of safety in our safe. So I was just going to make sure I knew how to, like,
access and utilize.
And I double made sure that I knew how to properly arm it.
Yes. All those things, yes. But also, if if some fucking strangers show up at your house, call the fucking cops as soon as you see them. Because one, you'll still get them on your cameras. But then two, in case shit does go down, you got backup on the way. Don't try to handle it yourself.
Neighborhood that it's not uncommon for the cops. Like our game room and that room that I was gonna do work on the laundry in. I was gonna just make a fucking mess because I have several baskets of laundry that I have not fully gone through from before we moved. And then there was also when we discovered wood rot under a couple of our windows. Jared had meant to go fix it, or at least to get rid of rotted wood so we wouldn't attract pests and get it sealed back up.
Yeah.
But he didn't have a filter on his shop vac, so for the first minute or so of his shop vac running, because we didn't realize it was gonna do this, it started shooting some of that.
Yeah.
Whatever we were sucking through it was shooting back into the house and onto my laundry. So anything that I had in there that was clean, I don't even. I don't know what has and has not been contaminated. And the idea of wearing something that might have rotting wood chips in it is a no.
Yeah.
Just a no. So
I feel your pain
laundry
there.
in
That's
there is being recleaned.
terrible.
It happens.
Yeah.
It was a learning experience. We have a filter now for if anything ever happens again, so it won't happen again.
I won't lie. I have done that before when I didn't quite understand what part was a filter in a shop vac, or that you specifically needed it. I don't know how this happens, but at least I know now that it's universal. Giant hole on thing that sucks things in. Of course you need something to block that.
Yeah,
but I've done it before.
Really didn't think about it.
And I did it with mortar dust. So that was fun. Like, I'm pretty sure I probably have inhaled a good amount of just straight cement dust. Who knows what that's done to the inside of my body.
No worse than all the microplastics.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. No worse than all the microplastics. No worse than vaping. No worse than drinking.
Yep.
Yeah, no worse than drinking. No worse than
I feel like the
cigarette or two I've
vaping
had
is
in
still
life.
worse than the drinking.
I don't drink as much as I vape. You might be right. You son of a bitch! You got me! You got me!
Well, that and also, I don't think we still fully know what's inside vapes. And still we don't fully
I know that we don't fully understand
the
the impact,
effects.
yeah. I know we definitely don't still understand the impact. Well, I mean, maybe it's been out long enough. But yeah, it is still pretty new. You don't have decades of research to go off of. You got unless they count e-cigarettes as being part of vapes, I don't really remember how much. I don't really remember so much what e-cigarettes were.
Was the gateway to vaping. Because that's what they
Precursor, rather. Precursor.
Yeah.
Not so much gateway. Gateway would imply that it got you into the vaping, but I mean, for most people who were too young to be able to do any of that, then to grow up and see vapes, such as I. And originally, I wanted nothing to do with vapes Okay? Honest to God, I had no interest. I was just like, whatever, it's just another fucking e-cigarette. And I don't care for tobacco. So why would I care about nicotine? Right? But then Mr. Frog came out with the Mr. Pepper, and I was like, but how much does it? How close is it to Dr. Pepper? Because my cousin was like, I want to go grab a Mr. Pepper. And I was like, a what? A Mr. Pepper, Mr. Frog. I was like, again, a what? This is a Mr. Frog that tastes like Dr. Pepper. A Mr. Pepper, Mr. Frog. You know, it's a vape. And I was like, okay. And then I was there and I saw him and I smelled it. And I was like, try one and that'll be it. Oh, what a fool I was. Oh, the betrayal I did upon myself.
Yeah, even with what little I have experimented with, I refuse to experiment with anything that I need to inhale. Because honestly, no. My lungs don't need that.
Yeah.
I get enough secondhand. I've been nearly hotboxed plenty of times.
Who hotboxing you? So I'll box them up.
I do it to myself by hanging out with friends who I know smoke. And them being like, hey, we're gonna go into this car to keep talking. And me be like, oh, okay. And they'd be like, you know, you might get hotboxed if you get in there. And I'm like, and I just get in.
Okay. Alright. As long as you're willing.
It is not unaware. It is not me not choosing to put myself into that situation. But usually, if I choose to do it, they'll crack a window.
Oh man, I know. I the kind of people that
I've been in a full
smoked with,
hotbox.
The people that I have smoked with, they are hardcore hotboxers, and like they don't care if you are dying. You even look like you're reaching to open a window, God forbid a door. You're being screamed at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Go let it all out. It's like, I need oxygen. I'm an asthmatic. I don't have an inhaler. Do you have an inhaler? No, I didn't think so. Guess what? Air.
About that.
I never said specifically these people were friends.
That is the way that they view it. Or if that's the way they view it, they make it clear before I even get in, and I can make the choice. And then usually, because, you know, I'm not going to put myself in that situation without giving myself some way of fresh air.
Some reprieve. Some escape.
Yeah, then I will gracefully be like, cool, I'll see you guys next time, and just leave.
I mean, myself, I know that I can handle them if they try to come at me about any kind of way. Like, don't come at me fucking sideways, bitch. I'll fold you like a fucking paperclip. And I need oxygen, so I'm gonna get some fucking oxygen. You can just fill this bitch back up. Are you kidding me? Passing around like 3 blunts right now. Fuck off. Like, there's only fucking 4 of us.
A lot of it was also, because I worked my ass off to climb the ladder like I did. A lot of my friends were my associates.
Yeah, there's always that too.
Boss.
That makes it real complicated. I've been there too, man. Cause and let me tell you, I still didn't give in to their peer pressure about that shit. Where they're like, we wanna see the Miss Leslie we hear about in the stories. You know, we want to see you get fucked up. Okay, then why am I driving somebody here? And also, I'm still your supervisor. I'm still responsible for every single one of you for this entire night because I'm here. I'm involved. Okay, it's not your jobs. It's mine on the line right now because I'm your boss. Do we not understand this? Okay, like, it's not just that I am here. I am responsible for everything that goes on here. Anybody finds out outside of this circle what happened here, jail. Immediately jail. Okay? Everything that's going on right now, jail. Literal jail. Everything that's going on right now.
Mine wouldn't be jail everybody I've like hung out with has been over the age of 21 when they have partook.
Oh, no. I mean, like, these are in states where it's not legal. Okay. So everything jail.
Medical cards.
Everything jail. Everything jail. Go straight to jail for me if anybody finds out. And especially if anything fucking goes wrong. Are you kidding? Immediately jail. Immediately. Immediately jail. So much jail.
Yeah, but it's not hard to get a medical card here. Honestly, you just.
I mean,
have
technically
to have
in Florida it wasn't either. It's just that I never. Okay, the only obstacle was that you had to pay like $350. It was literally about $350 to get that card. And I never really had an extra $350 because I was smoking it.
Yeah, that's
don't do drugs, kids. Not that there should be any kids in my stream, but don't do drugs. Alright, I don't know where I'm pointing. My camera's there. Don't do drugs. Alright? Unless it's legal in your state and you are of age, I guess. But it's bad. Okay? Get involved with some bad people that are at least some people you shouldn't get involved with. Maybe they're not bad per se, but they certainly aren't doing the best. Alright?
Okay,
TED Talk over.
So, for the state that I live in, all you really have to do is you have to get a recommendation from a doctor. Not hard. A lot of doctors push it anymore, and it's not hard to go out and find a doctor who will literally be like, hey, $25 and I'll write you a prescription. Let's go.
Man, I wish it was $25. Like bruh. If it was just $25, ooh, I'd have that bitch in every state it was available.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's not hard to, like, get onto, like, a teledoc type situation.
Oh, Florida could not be teledoc at the time. Florida could not be teledoc at the time that I was there. Would have been nice.
And then after you go through all of the application, the fee for my state is $100 plus a small credit card processing fee.
Yeah, that's still not as bad as what I was told in Florida.
All we need.
Like, man, that was the first thing I heard about besides that call centers were your bread and butter out there. What the fuck? You bitch! Yeah, now the sun came out, you dying. Stupid ass bitch. Die. Stop shooting me as I'm about to shoot you so you fucking maybe miss my shot. Bitch. Alright, I got his ass.
As I finally let down the braid that Jamie did on my hair this morning.
Oh, what kind of, was it like a French braid to get all your hair in it? So it's all wavy when you take it down, or what? Or just a single braid?
No, it was just a regular braid.
Oh, okay.
I didn't ask for anything fancy, it was just so hot this morning. I found out that I'm on that time of the month earlier today. So all of my sudden, like, weirdness from the last, like, week makes sense. And here I was thinking I might get pregnant. Nah. Body's like, fuck you. But
you never know, because some women have their full period cycles during their pregnancies.
I doubt it, but I'm choosing not to be optimistic anymore, because I get led further into depression if I try to stay optimistic.
I get that.
So once I have to accept the reality of, no, this is not happening, I get sent so far down into a depression that it takes weeks to get me out of, and with my burnout and low energy already,
yeah, no bueno.
I would essentially disappear from streaming for the next couple months. And when I'm just trying to start getting this streaming thing off the ground,
yeah,
it would not be good for me. So I'm choosing to stay pessimistic, really. So
that's fair. I get that.
That way I just won't go deeper into a depression. Especially since I am not medicated for my depression. I am, like, I am diagnosed. I'm not out here calling my depression without a diagnosis. I will be open if I say, hey, I think I have this, but I don't have a diagnosis. No, I'm diagnosed depressed. I just don't take any medication or anything for it, because the only medication that has had the most research towards unborn children is one that does not work for me.
Oh, of course. Hey, I'll tell you something that has plenty of research that would work and would have no effect on, or at least no ill effects that have been recorded on a pregnancy. And it's all natural, and you don't have to smoke it. You can make it into a tea or into butter. I mean, there's a whole lot of ways you can utilize it. Although that also does depend on whether or not you react to edibles, because some people literally don't.
I know it does. Like,
it can help. It depends on, how much you use it, etc., etc.
Yeah, the only thing I've ever actually properly tried is I did a micro dose of love.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
We did have saddles in here.
I do have a couple gummies from, I think 2 years back now, sitting in my bedside drawer that I just never ended up taking.
I mean, they're probably not potent anymore. Well, I mean,
I think they were only 5.
Hey, if you don't want them and they're still there by the time that I can finally come out and visit you, I'll have them. I'll take them. I'll be the guinea pig.
If you want them, they look like little brains.
Ooh, that's even cooler.
It was weird. They're like orange and had little brains. I don't know. I was just like,
I'll eat just about anything.
I was going to try it, but I was like, I'll abstain. I don't want to taste it.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever see those marshmallow jelly candy brains?
Uh-huh.
Reminds me of that, and I dig those, or at least I did as a kid. So like, I'd totally eat a brain-shaped gummy in a heartbeat. Just put it in front of me. It's gone.
But yeah, that's one of those things that I think if I continue to explore, I'm going to want to explore it in a form that is like a pill where you take it and you don't have to chew it.
I mean, making it into tea is also pretty tasty. Making it into tea is actually pretty tasty.
I don't like tea.
Oh, fuck. That's right. Well, okay, you wouldn't have to make it into a tea per se, because you could also just get the extract or the oil or something. You can have it in a tincture that you can drink. A tincture would probably be the closest thing you could get to having it in like some kind of pill or capsule form. Aside from baking it into something or like mixing it into like a hot cocoa. You know what I mean? Other than an edible, a tincture would probably be your closest bet.
It's one of those things that I just don't think I'll ever get into. And that's fine. Jaybird's not really for that life anyway. And that's fine.
It is fine. I think like almost all the dogs in here are staring at you. Except for this one who's staring at me.
I'm not too surprised. There's like 2 of them staring at you. Okay, 3 of them now. 4.
Okay, yeah, now they're looking at me.
All of them are.
Except for one.
Staring at you.
How crazy. All but one was staring at you just a moment ago. And it's the opposite side of dog that is doing the opposite staring. There we go. Oh, look at that sunset. That's nice. Speaking of things to drink,
slowly start staring at me again.
Me needs my drinkage. that I left.
Yeah, basically, I am an unmedicated depressed woman. And
hey, that's okay. I self-medicate and I'm still
unmedicated depressed. Because honestly, even when I took medication that did help, I'm really bad about remembering to take medication. And I just cannot, for the life of me, keep any kind of consistent sleep schedule, any kind of consistent pill schedule, any consistency does not get to be something that I can do. Partially because work would change constantly, or because I am a manager, I am not allowed to have a schedule that is like, oh, you do 3 opens. That's all you do for a week. You do 3 opening shifts. So I'm not consistently awake at the same times every day.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I mean, oh man, that's another thing.
Real bad night terrors when I missed doses of the medication that did work for me.
That's another thing I had to update you about. So, like, with me leaving the bad job, okay? I left the bad place, but before I left the bad place, it was triggering my complex PTSD like crazy. Like, so bad, like, it was as bad as it was right after the domestic violence in Florida. Kind of bad, with me disassociating while I'm driving and getting lost. Completely disappearing into flashbacks, like mid-conversation with people, and then having to be like, oh, hello, are you okay? You good? And I'd be like, yeah, what was happening? What were you saying? Those were words, right? Because that's not what I was hearing. And it disrupting my sleep and eating even more than it normally is disrupted, even with self-medication. And like, oh man, the anxiety dreams that I was having were horrendous. And like, it just like, there was literally, it got to the point where like I was there working in the same office as my manager at the bad place, and I told you how she would like scream and swear at us all the time before, right? When I first started there. Yeah, so like her being 3 feet from me doing that and micromanaging me, being literally over my shoulder where the customer could hear her over the phone at the same time, just like yelling at me, and I'm just like, I literally almost walked out before the good place told me that they could make me full time for sure. And even thinking about it right now, like, is making my chest tight. I can't even speak. And also, what I've noticed is that when I'm extremely triggered, it also affects my speech impediment a whole lot. It makes me stutter more and trip over my words and mix things up a lot more. So that's fun on the phones. So that was also a big factor into the burnout that I've been going through all this week too. Was that also I'm still having intense anxiety because I haven't gotten my last check yet. And like, even after I told them, because I emailed my resignation, I straight up told them that I literally do not even feel safe enough to quit in person because of said manager and her misconduct and misbehavior that is very much allowed around everybody in the office that nobody says anything about, you know. I was like, I pointedly said, I am blocking her and every other manager's number that I have in my phone now, blocking all of you. I do not want to be contacted by this company ever again unless it is regarding my last check and my commission. And then what does she do? Less than 12 or just a little over 12 hours, 14 hours, almost exactly 14 hours after I sent them my resignation, she tries calling me while blocked. And I'm like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Of course she fucking would. This is why I said specifically that I was blocking you guys. Because even though you're blocked, I still see those attempted calls. Samsung does that for me. Like and also I've been like really bad about locking the doors, as in like my grandparents aren't used to locking their doors. So I've been locking the doors and that is confusing for them because they're like, who locks the door? I'm like, I'm sorry. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Because I'm super paranoid.
Problem?
Well, I mean, because like if Grandpa goes out into the garage for something, you know, he's not bringing his house key. But then if I come home, why is our golem outside? What are you doing, sir? But you know, if I come home,
wants to see the light.
Well, he just apparently stared at the front door and then went back down. But like, if Grandpa is out in the garage and doesn't know that I've come home, and I don't know that he's out in the garage, and I can't even remember locking the door, type shit. And then, like, 30 minutes later, he goes to come inside, and he's banging on the door. I'm like, who the fuck is banging on the door like that? And then I'm like, oh. And he's like, you locked it. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's like, you had to lock it. I didn't lock it. You must have been the last one through the door. I'm like, I was the last one through the door, but I don't remember locking it. So, that's also a thing. So yeah. It's been a time to be alive, as they say. But yeah, and what, I should be getting my last check next, since I have early pay from my bank with direct deposit Wednesday. I was sometimes getting it on Tuesday, so I might get it Tuesday, and I'm hoping that that will help things subside. Because things are still not ideal. I mean, they'll never be ideal, but they're still not great. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that was also a really big thing because I've been avoiding my phone, because like all of my nights that I've been scheduled to stream and haven't streamed. Also, very sorry, to my very few followers at the moment. I've not been good at communicating my general state of existence because I've been avoiding my phone because I don't want to see any more pop-ups from her or that company. Because, like, I emailed them back and I was like, yeah, I saw that I got a blocked call from said manager this morning. This is the only line of communication I'm leaving open, is this email chain. Please let me know if there's anything to do with my check or my commission, because that's what I asked in the first place. You know?
Yeah.
So now, like, I want to be checking for an update. I did check today, and I don't have any kind of update. So I'm like, okay, cool. That must mean that there's not a problem, and it was just her being crazy on me. Fine. Totally fine. Because that company's problems are not my problems, and I can feel bad for her as a person, but not professionally. Because whatever she's got going on personally, as much as she has being, you know, piled on her professionally, is also still not my problem.
Yeah.
And unacceptable for how she takes it out on people that work under her and around her, and even on the same level as her, from what I witnessed in that office, if you could even call it that, because it was more like the Wild fucking West.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's been a trip, man. It's been a trip and a half. There and back. Full docket trip. Not been enjoying the transition. I thought that I would enjoy the transition a little more. But no, that just turned into very quickly a downward spiral. Unexpectedly. I was like, geez.
Which is not your fault.
Yeah, I know, but it still makes me feel bad because I'm like, I know that I could just simply send one message in the Discord and be like, BRB? So at least there's some context. Because my last message was that, I'd be having more time to be doing this and I won't be as exhausted. My body decided to make me a liar. Because Brain's bad sometimes. And Brain been real bad a lot. Sorries. I don't know what this was. I don't know if you're seeing my stream, but I can't do it this way because my mic, and I, for some reason, didn't switch things in my hand to go like this, so it came out like this. I'm totally scrambled eggs right now, man. I'm still scrambled eggs. But like, things have been going really good at the good place right now, so that's been helpful. Although I've also been socializing a lot there, making my new friend. Which as much as a good distraction, I don't know why I didn't realize it sooner that it would be very exhausting. Like, I've just felt like this entire last, like, 2 weeks, week and a half, that I have too many forks and not enough spoons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello, Traven. What do you have? Do you want a bucket of tropical fish? By chance? Bucket of tropical fish? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, there you are. Do you want a bucket of tropical fish?
No.
Okay. I just figured I'd check since he's got him. Boop. Oh, and the carpet is the only thing you can put on the llama. Wait, hang on. Let me double check one more time. Because I think I tried putting the saddle on him. No dice.
But you can also put bags on.
Bags?
Like, I thought you could grab, like, a chest and put a chest on him.
Ooh. Ooh. Per chance. Let me get... I'm sure we can... If we don't have one, we can make one, I'm sure. We got enough stuff. Yeah. But you still can't steer them. Ooh. What if now can we? Oh! You have to put chest on him to put the saddle on him to give it space for it. So now I still can't steer him.
Yeah, because he just has inventory slots now.
Okay, so we can't steer them, but we could drag them places with leads and have them be pack mules.
Exactly. Just be a caravan.
Well, I guess that explains why the tradesman doesn't ride his llamas. And now he's stuck in the boat with the panda.
Well, that's what his choice was.
I guess so. That's a thing. I mean, now we have a traveling tradesman stuck there, so his inventory changes. We can just grab him right there. And I guess now we have more llamas.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to build an enclosure for the panda so he doesn't have to live in a boat eventually. Why are they all looking down? Why are they all looking down like that? I think they were watching you through the floor because these 5 dogs were all very pointedly looking down. And it was kind of scary. I've never seen them do that before. Okay, 1 is watching you go up. The other 5 are watching me. Now all 6 of them are watching me. Don't do scary things, dogs. Please.
You should come see what little things I've been doing on the 3rd floor.
Oh? Ah! I like.
And then I made this small window into a big picture window as well.
Yeah.
Because this is a super scenic view. Because if you get really close, you
Hey,
can see
look at that
Snowy
creeper.
Mountain.
Oh yeah, you can. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean this one.
And the crackling of the fire from the fireplaces.
Hurrah! Oh, we can get in here, huh?
If we wanted, yes.
I will not. Not today. Oh, hey, we can see the top of this cherry blossom tree. I didn't realize that before.
Yeah.
And the bamboo, too. Oh, I was thinking we could use some bamboo to build the panda's enclosure. I do want to go back eventually and find a happy panda. Or rolling panda, whichever one it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way he's not
I just wanted to create a scenic area for me to, like, sit there and stare out of with the crackling of the fire easily heard.
Yeah.
That way we can keep talking and I have a scenic spot to just stay.
Oh yeah, and if I'm in this corner, I can also see the village.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Smart, very smart. See, this is why I need
Cozy
you.
vibes.
Yes.
It's like when I like to fall asleep to the cozy videos instead of gaming videos, and I'll either do like crackling campfire in a cave with rain outside.
I like a wintry one where it's like fire. What are they? Oh, chimney, fireplace, in a cabin in the middle of a snowstorm type deal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but to me that's just, I like the sound of the rain more than the snow. Just because, you know, the rain is the pitter-patter and the snow is more of like a howling wind.
I kind of like the howling wind. I'm not gonna lie.
It makes me more anxious when I'm trying to sleep.
I think for me...
It's cozy when I'm awake. It is not cozy when I'm trying to sleep.
I can get that. I think for me, it's because growing up out here where I'm used to hearing sirens at night. Because I know that was a big change when we moved to Tennessee and Arizona. It was just dead fucking silent. Especially being in the middle of fucking nowhere in Arizona. Like, that was the strangest thing, was that there were no sirens and there were no train horns going on constantly. Like here, in the house that I grew up in, there's always sirens going on. Oh, it was so funny when Wyatt was here doing our oil changes, because he was working on Ma's first. There was a siren going off somewhere. He stopped and he started looking around. I'm like, "What are you worried for?" You know, he's like, "There's a siren." I'm like, I'm sorry, child. You're back in the hood. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, that shit happens sometimes. As long as you aren't running from nobody, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? But like, I think that's probably why I like the snowy background more with the howling wind, is because it's similar to hearing sirens.
I guess. I mean, obviously where I live now, the sirens were more common when I lived in the apartments because we were right near a police dispatch station.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're down the street from one too.
It's not uncommon for us to still have sirens just because we do live on a semi-bad side of town. It's not the worst. I definitely kept us out of the worst when I was house hunting. But it's not... It's either a bunch of old people who live out here still, or it's a bunch of younger generation coming in with very little money, and unfortunately poverty breeds crime from people just trying to do whatever they can to get by.
Yeah, don't I know it.
So it's not uncommon to either hear ambulances or sirens. Usually ambulances over sirens, but it's not uncommon to hear them. And then we do have a train that passes by very semi-close. We have rails that are not used anymore that are super close, but the rails that are still actively used are nearby, and we actually have a train station nearby. Not for, like, obviously not for public use, but we do have an actual rail yard nearby. So it's not uncommon to hear the train. Because we do live on a slightly more industrial side of the city.
I wonder if there is a station or something of sorts nearby, or like a train. I think there probably is a train yard somewhere nearby. Because, it's the crossroads of America. So,
yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell when you're not by one. As long as you know there's trains. Who knows? Unless you Google it, and I'm not gonna. And like, I'm pretty sure, like, cause like for me, if the sirens are in the distance, they all kind of blend into the same hum. You know what I mean? So like, when Wyatt was like, being all, whoa, you know, I was like, fuck are you worried about the cops for? And he's like, that's not a cop siren. I'm like, and I listened a little bit longer, I'm like, it's probably an ambulance then, or some shit like that. You're gonna fucking hear those out here, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I can't turn it off. It's there for a reason.
We don't tend to hear the fire station as much as we hear anything else.
I mean, fire trucks are pretty much distinct enough that, like, you always know it's a fire truck.
Literally, Jaybird and I were going to the bank to deposit a check, and I just hear the very beginning whoop of the police car,
whoop,
and I'm just whipping my head around trying to see who got their asses caught. And Jaybird's just like, what are you doing? What are you looking for? And then the cop passes by and they turn their lights on. I'm like, found them.
Yep.
That person's getting pulled the fuck over.
Yep.
Jaybird's like, I did not even hear it. And I'm like, you know both of us drive too fast for you not to be aware of the sound.
Oh, man, yeah. Because what a bitch would it be if they pulled you guys over, if those lights were for you.
We were at a stoplight, so we were stopped. It wasn't going to be us.
Okay,
but it's definitely one of those noises that, because I do sometimes disassociate when I'm driving home from work, if I don't remember to turn my cruise control on, sometimes I'm going
fast,
15, 20 above.
Fast as fuck, boy. Yeah. Honestly, 15
to 20 above.
I pretty much forget that cruise control exists because I've only actually used it when driving to and from Indiana and Florida while moving. For some reason, cruise control ceased to exist in my mind's eye. Even though every vehicle I have had since has pretty much always had cruise control on it. I just completely forget about all the perks of cruise control. Aside from the instances of me moving.
I mostly just use it when I'm going home at night, just because that's when there's not a lot of traffic, so I don't have to worry about having to be very stop and go, because I don't have the fancy cruise control that has the sensors in front to tell when another car is in front of you and slows you down and keeps you at their pace until they get out of the way. Yeah, my grandparents had rented a car that had that. It had that kind of cruise control. It had the lane correction. It had the cameras on the side that also would keep you in the lane. Like,
damn, that's damn near self-driving right there.
Just about. It also had this really nice sky roof, which of course nobody fucking used. But it had the sunroof, and it was really nice, and it, like, not only was it the sunroof, but it had, like, a shade that you could put over it, so if it was sunny but you still wanted to see the clouds, you could put the shade over. It had shades in the back seat that you would pull down so can make it darker in the back, and it was such a nice rental car.
It sounds like, what kind was it?
It was a Jeep, I think. It was not the car we wanted. It was smaller than what we were trying to go for. It just ended up having a bunch of really nice perks, and while it was a little bit tighter than we wanted, it was really nice.
I don't like to speak too highly of Jeeps because they usually require a whole lot of work that gets expensive fast, pretty much indefinitely. They might as well be a Ford, fixed often and repaired daily, but but that sounds pretty nice.
The joke of Jeep is just emptied every pocket.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you know where the thing with the rubber duckies started with Jeeps? Because that is definitely a thing. I see Jeeps all the time. Just dashboards covered in ducks. Different sized ducks.
I can't remember where it started, but it was basically like how, for a while it was trendy for people to just choose any random car and put a random thing on there, like a little keychain or something, and be like, hey, I made this to make your day, you can pass it on or keep it, type thing. And it just, I think the duck thing basically originated from there.
Okay. Well, I mean, plus, they already make ducks in so many cute little forms. It's hard not to want to collect those if someone's just gonna give them out.
Okay, so the Jeep ducking tradition began in 2020 when some person of Canada, after a negative personal experience, placed a rubber duck with a kind note on a random Jeep.
Wow, you were spot on about that. You just didn't have the Canadian background.
And I was actually, I don't think I said... Did I say it was around COVID time that it happened?
You didn't say specifically when. You just said that you think that it was something along the lines of them putting, keychains or small things on people's cars with notes saying, this is to brighten your day, pass it along or keep it.
Yeah,
you hit that head on the nail.
That it originated around COVID time.
That nail on the head.
I just didn't say it because I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah. I knew it had to be something recent because, my uncle, having had a Jeep for damn near most of his life, never seen him have ducks in it, and he still does not have ducks in it. And then suddenly everyone's, oh, it's a Jeep thing. Everybody got ducks in their Jeeps, and I'm like, everybody?
Not everybody.
This couldn't have been a long-running tradition.
Yeah, I know.
Makes sense, it's fresh blood.
One of the associates that I work with, she has a Jeep, and while she doesn't just have ducks, she's also got, a bunch of random plushies, which, I mean, I added to her collection with that horribly cursed plushie that I made for her.
I don't think it's horribly cursed. I love it.
Every time I see it on her dashboard, I'm just like, oh gods, no. Please, take that out and burn it.
See, that's only going to encourage her to keep it even more.
She's trying so hard to get me to ask to work Halloween. I don't want to work Halloween. Because she wants to see me come in dressed up.
You can dress up the day before.
But she won't be there. She doesn't work Thursdays.
Oh. Well, damn, that's rocking a hard place right there.
I only have one outfit right now.
Oh, what day of the week is Halloween on?
I don't do fancy makeup, and most of my Halloween outfits are not work appropriate and food service.
That's fair. Oh, Halloween's on a
lot of them have,
Friday
like,
this
bell
year.
sleeves and stuff.
Halloween's on a Friday. Okay.
I'm trying to get Jaybird to communicate which side of the house we're gonna do trick-or-treating from. I want to kind of do it from the front of the house rather than the side porch.
Yeah.
Just because I can't be inside the house at the side porch, we have to sit outside the whole time. But if we're from the front door, because we have the screen door and the storm door there, we could sit inside the house and have the door open and, like, watch movies and stuff while we're seeing if we're gonna get any
that'd be
trick-or-treaters.
cute.
And then to make sure that people know the side porch is not part of it, not only keep the lights off over there, but also, like, I have caution tape. So I was going to bungee the incomplete door shut and then put a whole bunch of caution tape over the exit from that side. That way, nobody gets onto our porch.
Oh god!
Because that's the only way.
That's
the only way to get to our door on that side of the house is to be on that porch. And we've gotten the majority of that porch. It has a rail and it is also mostly screened shut. Screened in. It's incomplete because Jaybird needs to finish the door on that side, like the first door, and then we're gonna build a barn door for the bigger entrance.
Okay.
Because we were planning to put a ramp in.
Okay. Got some big DIYs up ahead.
Eventually, yes. Just because he has disabled sisters, and I'm thinking of the future with my folks.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And the direction that they're going. They're gonna need everyone. More.
I definitely like that. That's the course you guys are looking for. It's optimal. Very optimal. And also extremely thoughtful. Wildflowers growing on a magma cube? Too bad I broke it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that it's like, well, accessibility should be the norm.
Yes.
It should be something that is not an afterthought. It shouldn't have to be something that you have to build on later in life. And unfortunately, because of our house being built in the 50s, it was built 1950, literally.
Damn, your house is older than mine.
Yeah. Accessibility is not a feature that they were concerned about. There is some spaces in the house that are kind of accessible, which is mostly only the game room and the den. Anything above the den, we'd have to build a ramp, and then even then, that is a standard size door, so anybody with a larger wheelchair that needs a wheelchair accessible space would not have the space for that. So they would be fucking confined to the den, essentially, because I don't even think the game room doorway is wheelchair accessible size, which means the bathroom wouldn't be available for anybody. Which is, it's not a problem for him and his sisters, because when his sisters are here, they're little twigs. He can just lift them up, carry them around, whatever they need to do.
Yeah. Oh.
But I don't want to have to be... I don't want to force my grandparents to feel like they don't have the dignity.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That lava's gonna lag too, isn't it? Maybe.
So,
Well, at least it's
it's
good that you guys are
unfortunate.
already thinking ahead and trying to figure out making those things happen. To change up what you need to change up.
Like,
Because it
at
will
the
be
very
for them
least,
now, but
well,
you guys in the future. Or
I don't know
someone in
if
the
this is
future if you resell
going
the
to be our
house.
forever home exactly.
Yeah.
I know we don't have plans to go anywhere, but this home is not everything that I've ever wanted. I do want another bathroom, but it's just not feasible to add one. It's...
Yeah, that's a big, very expensive project to go and add a whole bathroom.
Yeah, and about the only place that I could think of logically being able to add one would be where our laundry room is. However, that's concrete slab. Since the majority of the house is not slab, it's like it's crawl space under. But then the addition of where the garage used to be being repurposed into actual living space, it's on a concrete slab. What used to be the breezeway and an porch that came off of the breezeway is what our den is. Like, you can tell where the breezeway ended and the porch began, and that is now house. So, it's not logical for us to break the floor up to get plumbing into...
I mean, it would add to the resellability if you guys were going to go that route, certainly, but that's a very big expense to maybe get partial or equal just to break even on that addition when you resell it.
Yeah.
Sometime in the future, you know, exactly. Like...
Yeah, it's a lot to think about. It is something I would want. I really want 2-bathroom house. Just because there is definitely times that we still have where Jaybird's in the bathroom, and because of us not having the best diet, he's in the bathroom 10 plus minutes. Maybe not quite that long, but it feels like it when you need to go pee.
Yeah.
But there's only one toilet.
Yeah, remember the house that I lived on 62nd Place? With my family of 6 in it, with 1 bathroom? I get that. Because I know that was real rough, especially with, like, our stepdad having Crohn's or IBS. Hello, pig. Well, I thought that I might find, like, some treasure digging under this broken gate, this broken nether portal up here. So far, I've just gotten a whole lot of netherrack and magma blocks.
That's about right.
Yep.
But that is basically the one thing I really wish I could have gotten in this house. But every house that we have looked at within our budget did not really have a secondary bathroom because of our budgeting. Our budget constraints were. Yeah. There was maybe, did we have any? We had one house that we looked at that had 2 bathrooms. No, there was like 2 houses. Both of them, for various reasons, were absolutely not on the table. One of them, we literally, like, the dad was still living there.
That's a little bit of a problem.
And we had to basically evict this poor man out of his house to look around it. And it smelled musty as fuck. And he's using his oven. Because we were looking in the winter, and he was using his oven to warm the house up. But it
That's
also
not promise. Yeah.
felt really damp throughout the house while we were looking. It was very dingy and needed a lot of work. And then another house that we had looked at, while the rest of the house looked okay, just there was a couple rooms that you could just see the mold.
Yeah, no bueno. No.
Like,
Obvious no's, definitely.
there was a lot of compromise when we were looking at houses. And this was the only house that I had any kind of pull towards that didn't get sold very quickly. I'm so sad that one house I really wanted, and it had 2 bathrooms.
Oh.
It was just absolutely beautiful, but it sold. Like, the day we went and we viewed it, that very night we were trying to get the offer put in, and it had already gotten an offer accepted.
Damn.
So we put a secondary offer in, and it
yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yep. Because it had all of that beautiful paneling that just, and wood parquet flooring, and nice big yard, nice shed, very, very close to Jaybird's job. Like, literally would have been a 5-minute drive for him.
Oh,
he could have come home during his lunch breaks. Type. Had a garage. I don't know if we would have been able to fit cars in it because of how the laundry had been set up in the garage, but we at least could have gotten his motorcycle in it, and it would have had plenty of storage space in there.
The exercise
it
bike.
It had the 3 bedrooms. The 3rd bedroom had its own bathroom. Like, it was a small bathroom, but it was a bathroom. All of its own. It was, like, it was beautiful. I loved that place. Wanted it so much. Still very sad I couldn't have it.
Yeah, no, I mean, good places like that, at decent prices, it's gonna be hard to beat the competition. Because really, you gotta already have that foot in the door. You gotta be writing that offer up at the end of your viewing, mid-viewing, when you realize, yeah, no, this'll work. We could do that. Please.
They had old
That's what I see on
carpet.
TV.
I mean, old carpet. Like, the carpet that is basically completely worn away in my grandparents' house, and it was still so plush.
Man. When was that? When was that house built in? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was probably comparable to this one.
Yeah, somebody took good care of that one. If it was all still in that good condition.
And there was a very real possibility that under that carpet there was hardwood floor.
Oh, absolutely.
When it was built.
Absolutely. Hardwood floors underneath all our flooring in here. Oh, hey little guy, I got some stuff for you. Put this stuff away.
Like, man. It had a nice big yard. Had a shed in the yard already. Like, it was concrete porch out in the back. It was real nice. I would have been, like, that was a house I would have been able to be like, yeah, we can get a dog. In this house that we have, I don't really see a dog as feasible because we just don't have a way to have a fenced yard.
Yeah, and tethering, easily. I mean, tethering still isn't ideal, per se.
And I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't want to tether my whatever you're doing, it still is go outside, grab their chain, put them on the chain, go back in. At that point, I might as well just take them for a walk.
No. No, 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 no. No. No! I killed the panda! I was trying to kill the tradesman and I killed the panda!
Well, I guess it just means that you can try again for a rolling panda.
Yeah. It's all that stupid tradesman's fault.
But no, I really do hope that Jaybird and I, at some point in the future, can get the funds enough to potentially move. Because while I do like this house, I do love this house in its own way, it's just not everything I wanted.
Yeah, no. You guys got all the time ahead of you guys to save up your money, find that ideal house, and make that happen. You know? It's just not something that can be rushed, unless you hit the lotto.
And even if we hit the lotto, we would fix this house up the rest of the way and stay here for a while before we'd go anywhere.
Everything in its own time, though. It'll come to you guys. Like, I mean, you guys are, how much younger is he than you? A year or just a few months?
A few months.
Yeah, so, like, you guys, before you're 30, you guys are owning your own house and you're married. Like, come on, bruh. You're living the American dream right now. Like, I couldn't even hope to buy a house anytime soon. Probably for, like, the next 7 years.
And the only reason we were able to is because Jaybird had made the sacrifices that he had. He lived in the RV when he did to save himself money, so he wasn't spending hundreds on an apartment. He had the money he could put away. And then when we moved in together, he was able to save that amount of money and more because I already was self-sufficient and could pay all of my bills just fine on my own. So all it was him moving into a household he didn't need to contribute money to.
Yeah.
So all that money that he could have spent for rent now went into savings.
Hang on. Waba! Hi, Wilma! Good night, I love you! Sorry, Grandma's yelling, she's going to bed.
That's fine. Yeah, it was just, it's because he was able to do that. Because I managed to find a man who's able to be that responsible. When
and
prioritize. I myself know I cannot.
I don't think that
really lucky.
I don't think that it's that you can't. It's just that you weren't in the position to before because you were prioritizing your previous partners over the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Because they were takers.
And even then, I'm too much of a giver. If I have money left over after checks and stuff, I don't even think about savings. I will either be like, oh, well, this thing is really interesting me right now, and I don't have the patience to do waiting, so I would just pay a bunch of money and get it all right then. Or when I do have a lot of streaming friends, so I was the type of person who would be like, oh, okay, well, I can afford to send you this much, and I will be tighter on money afterwards, but I'll survive. I have food. I'll be okay. So I would spend as much as I physically could without any other regard for making sure I had money in savings, and so, and even now, like, I still struggle to save money. Obviously, I just bought Jaybird expensive gadget for our anniversary, but for his gift for our anniversary, and that was just because I knew if I don't spend it here, I'm gonna spend it somewhere else. And I double checked and made sure, because my first priority with all of our money decisions is making sure money gets put in for the mortgage, even though he and I had already discussed that he probably would end up taking over the mortgage when I cut my hours or quit, because I was supposed to quit. We'd already discussed it, and he was going to take it over, and he was basically only needing me to be able to cover food. I don't feel comfortable leaving us in that position, so I'm still working. I still make enough to cover the mortgage on my own and still have some money.
Well, yeah, and it's good to be able to start paying that mortgage down while you have those means, so you're on top of it or even ahead of it, you know? Especially
I
since
think
you'll never know
we've
what could happen in the
paid,
future.
yeah, I think we've paid the equivalent of one extra mortgage payment this year.
Hey, that's one extra mortgage payment that in case something big happens, you don't have to worry about it. That's a
I
1
mean,
month safety net.
no, it's
Worst case
not.
scenario.
So, it's not like rent where you just pay ahead. You can't do that with a mortgage.
Really?
Yes, you can pay the next month, like you can pay your next mortgage faster if the due bill is up, but it doesn't actually, it doesn't really go like that.
Well,
If you
damn.
pay extra into your mortgage, you're paying the principal faster.
Well, yeah.
But instead of it being like, oh yes, this is a 1 month safety net, and it's still not going to be paid off until 2055 because we have a 30-year mortgage, just one extra payment on our mortgage can shorten our mortgage by 15 years if we do that
Whoa.
consistently every year, because we are reducing the amount that we are paying taxes, or not taxes, but we are
Interest.
paying interest on.
Yeah.
So the more we pay off and the sooner we work on bringing the principal down, the faster our mortgage will get paid off. We would like to try to cut our mortgage in half or less.
Well, I'd say you guys are on a pretty good track for that already, then.
That's what we're trying. We're trying to bring money down. It's why when, like, the only reason we haven't just put most of our savings into paying it is because we're still trying to get around to building it.
Damn, my controller should be back on now. Speaking of which, of small children and having to worry about them being in the street, Amber came to visit. She flew in with Howard. He's 4 years old, right? So I
Mhm.
was picking them up from O'Hare last Saturday night. Right? What day is it? Yeah, last Saturday night. Um, and it was about 8 o'clock by the time that I got there. Probably like 8:10 by the time that I could make it to where they were actually at. Um, and he saw me pull up, and so I put the car in park, and I got out my driver's door and came around the back of it to go around to where they were at on the terminal. That's what it's called. And I get
Mhm.
and so I come around the back of my car, and immediately I'm like, "Where is your child?" And then someone in the crowd yells, "The baby's over there in the street." And I'm like, "Howard, you do not ever go in the street. Stay by your mother. You're not getting ice cream now." Like, oh, my heart just, as Eliza would say, my heart fell out of my ass. Like, because it's O'Hare. Chicago drivers are not paying attention, especially not at night in an area that is not that well lit. That is,
Mhm.
people trying to rush in and out of there. Like, thank God nobody fucking hit him. Oh my goodness. But, he was like, I just wanted to come by you. I'm like, I was coming to you, bud. You can't go in the street. You never, ever, ever go in the street. You are too small. The cars cannot see you. You know? Oh my goodness, that was just so terrifying. Like, if that were my own child, I would have probably just dissolved into a puddle of tears and just straight hysterics the second that I did not see my child. Oh.
I I have to reserve a lot of what my brain wants to be because the first thing that comes to mind is judgment for him being able to get into that position.
Well, okay, so you have to remember Amber
But
Amber has cerebral palsy. And
yeah, I
so she
know.
was assisted through the airport in a wheelchair, and O'Hare for some reason would not allow her to hold him on his lap while they pushed her through the airport. She is also going to be complaining to O'Hare because O'Hare's in Orlando, the Orlando airport, had no problem with letting him ride on her lap when he couldn't keep up because they didn't want to lose him in the fucking crowd of an airport as a 4-year-old alone, since he couldn't keep up just walking alongside the wheelchair. So they let her put Howard in her lap, and it was
Mhm.
fine. They even went and got him pizza, and made sure they still got to their flight on time and everything. They were great in Orlando, but O'Hare refused to let him uh sit in her lap, but also wouldn't let him walk beside, and did not want to let him walk in front. They said, "Can't he just follow us?" A 4-year
And
old?
have no visual on this
A
child?
4-year old. Exactly. Exactly. Um,
Like I said, that's why like
so the
I
judgment is
verbalized
that,
I want to judge, but I don't have I knew I didn't have enough
yeah.
to go off
So,
of.
really, if there were
So
any
my judgment's
judgment,
at the airport.
yeah, the judgment is at the airport because they just literally had no care at all for this child being in probably one of the most dangerous positions he will ever be in his young life, of walking in a Chicago airport and being at the terminal, because they refused to let Amber out of the wheelchair until the car was pulled up and the door was open for her.
But
But
they
then they
also
are not
refused.
watching her child that they are refusing to let her hold for his
Exactly.
safety, which
And
clearly is
then if
needed.
anything had happened, they would
Yeah,
have just thrown it on her.
yeah, 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 yeah. So we do not like O'Hare Airport. That is for sure. Granted, this time it was the cheapest one for her to fly into, but I have a very strong intuition that she will not be flying O'Hare again. And I know that I will never fly O'Hare now. Just on principle. Excuse me. You've met Amber, haven't you? I know that we went to school
I used
together.
to help her in school.
Yeah.
Like, just because she knew me through you, so... In one of our classes, I was the only person she kind of knew, so...
I thought so. I thought you guys at least were around each other. Because, she graduated a year or two before us? Question mark?
I think a year.
Either a year, or she might have graduated the same year as my sister. I can't quite remember. All I know is that all of our 10-year high school reunions are coming up, and it's hard to keep track of all of them. Even when I'm not planning to go. What?
I think I'll probably go to ours.
Really? Damn it! Now that means I have to.
As long as I'm actually kept in the loop. Which, I mean, VD did send that out, so I was able to be one of the people that was able to put an answer on what I would prefer if we did our 10-year anniversary.
Wait, did she? Was that on Facebook?
That was a while ago. Yeah, it was like a Google Doc to input your response. It was on Facebook. I know I shared it, but it was a few months back now.
Because I remember seeing something
it was right at the beginning of June that they did that.
But I don't think I saw it from VD. I thought I saw it from... Oh, fuck. Either
I didn't see it from VD herself. VD's the one who posted it, and anybody who, basically our class has shared it.
Okay, because I know, I know I still have Clarabelle. I don't know if I ever had VD on Facebook.
I didn't either. I got mine from Leia. I was able to find it through Leia.
Malcolm?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, I shouldn't be saying Nick. I hope there's a million Malcolms out there. Sorry. Ugh. The sleepies. I'm forgetting that I'm streaming.
It's okay. I usually don't publish the Minecraft VODs anyway, so I'll probably just not publish this one.
I mean, technically, I still have not quite figured that out, because when I tried doing it on YouTube after I got ones downloaded, and I've still been downloading them, it tells me that they're too long to upload.
It's probably because you're just starting out, so you probably need to do shorter format first.
Figures. Of course it's gotta be difficult when I think of, upload, boom. No.
That, or it's a issue where you need to just compress the files better.
Oh, I forgot about compressing files. I will have to try that.
Yeah, I've downloaded I've downloaded all of the VODs that I've cared to download for my streams, and I'm definitely gonna have to edit some of them. I need to go see if me having parts of my VOD muted in one of my streams due to the music in the game being copyrighted, I guess, without me realizing it was copyrighted, so I do have parts of it muted, just for safety against copyright strikes. I need to see if those sections are available to be put up, with downloading, if they'll still allow me to hear the audio in those sections, or if it's just muted on my download as well.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before. Good luck.
Because I haven't gone back and looked at any of the things that I've downloaded. I haven't even had the energy to stream. Do you think I've had the energy to go through and have to listen to my own voice?
Same. Very much same. But hey, I mean, at least you don't have the issue of not knowing whether or not any of your stream had sound. Because I definitely did not sound check, and technically my first stream tonight did fail itself just on startup. So probably not promising signs for tonight's stream, but you know, if I get something usable, I'll make it work. Woo. Alright, well, I don't know about you, lady, but I am probably gonna call it here.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so good to catch up. If we don't do this several nights a week, we should at least try to keep to like a weekly or bi-weekly schedule. Not even just for content, but for catching up.
With Sundays being free, I might argue for us to do a stream between you going to morning and night mass.
I could absolutely do that. In fact, I have the schedule through the new year for what nights, or actually some of the times that I'll be sacristan will actually be morning masses, so I'll be doing both at the same time. So those nights I will be free still. You actually just reminded me, I need to find that so I know if tomorrow I am sacristaning in the morning or at night, because I know that I do have at least 2 masses in October. At the very least, that I'm sacristan for. What
does that mean?
So, great question. Do I actually know what sacristan means? Not exactly. Do I know my duties that I have to do to help prepare mass? Yes. And
so
I've been successful.
So it essentially means on those nights you need to help prepare mass?
Yeah, so like when I sacristan, okay, like it's different. So like if I am just doing a regular morning mass and I'm helping with the live stream, at most I just need to get there like 5-10 minutes early, just enough time to set up the laptop, turn on the lights back there so I can see when I'm reading the scriptures and music, and make sure that the cameras are functional before they start. But when I sacristan, I have to get there like an hour early to start setting things up, because I have to run things back and forth from the furthest ends of the church, get things out of the safe, make sure that, you know, the pages are marked with the little ribbons for the right parts still, which usually from the morning mass they are, but I still have to check, you know, in case like it got flipped somehow when being put away from the morning mass. You know, counting the wafers, making sure everything's where it needs to be, so that way when they're going through the mass, it's seamless. Lighting candles, putting out candles, putting everything away, you know, putting all the donations where they need to go, etc., etc. So then I also end up staying usually 30 minutes afterwards. The show. No. Because I'm not doing much during the mass.
From behind the scenes is what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, kind of.
You're doing the behind the scenes work of
the behind the scenes work. Yeah, I guess you're right. And then also during the mass, I have to take a head count. And then I have to recount, because people come late to mass and try to just make it for communion. And then I have to collect from the different boxes people's donations. I also have to get volunteers to bring up the offerings, including the donations, to the altar for communion. And then putting all that stuff back, making sure things are locked up. Sometimes the only thing that's actually hard to do is getting volunteers to bring up the offerings. Because a lot of people are just like, I'm just here for the mass. And I respect that. That's totally fine. I get it. But maybe the Lord's asking you to do a little more today. But luckily I've made my friends Mary and Jamie at church. And so, like, I've asked them twice and they've said yes both times. Like, their first time that I asked them was their first time at our church. And I was like, oh, thank God for you. Literally. Like, God bless. This being your first time at a new church and you're gonna be fine with bringing up the offerings in front of literal God and everybody. You couldn't have bigger hearts, man. Like, it almost made me cry. Because that was my first, I think that was also that wasn't my first time doing a mass alone, but it was the last time that I did it while shadowing, so I was being, like, judged on it and left to do things my own without any help still, but while being watched, to make sure that I could actually do it. And I was like, oh, please don't let this be the thing that makes it so, like, I have to go to every single evening mass. Like, I didn't mind going to every single evening mass during the shadowing, but, at some points, it was a little inconvenient for things going on at home, taking care of Ma, and trying to make sure that things were cooked and cleaned and taken care of, running errands, because especially, Sundays may not be the best day to go to the store, but sometimes that just works out as the day that I end up going to the store. Because I was also going to the store like 3-4 times a week between our house and my uncle's, So it happened. Making sure that I got through that exam, per se, to earn my sacristan label, name tag, at least. Definitely helped things out so that I could actually get onto the schedule like I am now. But you reminded me, I need to find where I put that. Because I found all the spots where I was and circled them, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to put these into my phone calendar, right?
And then you didn't?
And then I lost it. I immediately lost it after I circled all those dates. But I do remember there was at least 2 masses in October. And then, do I remember if those were evening masses or morning masses? No, but do I remember that I was seeing a lot of morning masses? And I was like, how am I going to do both? And I'm like, it'll be fine, because sometimes there's another girl there who was helping with the stream before, and so she knows it. She, like, taught me some of it. I know that Lori knows some of it. So I could have somebody do that while I go bring up the offerings and grab things and stuff during the mass, and then I can just shut it down after, because once we bring the offerings up, I'm done with doing stuff as a sacristan until the end of mass when I have to clean up. So it's fine. It's totally fine. It's doable. I think it'll work, as long as there is someone who could just watch the screen for, like, literally 60 seconds, or maybe 90 seconds at most. Just for that one part that I gotta dippity-doo-dah and then come back. It'll be fine. I'll find it. Oh, I should check the bulletin. What did I do with the bulletin, though? Where did I put it? Or maybe isn't there a thing online? No, I'm gonna save that. I think there is. Oh, I keep forgetting to tell them, because we changed the name of the church. Oh, someone's getting baptized. That's the parish picnic. It's still last month. Oh, they already got baptized. Okay. Oh, please tell me. Wait, did I miss a day of holy obligation? Or what? Okay, no, these are like school things. Ah. Okay, Sunday. Sunday. Can I click that? No. No, let me. Oh, I swear there was something online that might have shown me. Ah. Ah. I mean, that was the calendar that I was looking at. Building group? No. Building? No. Room? No. I don't know what these abbreviations mean. I'll have to find it. I'll find it. I'm like 70% sure that I'm not sacristan in the morning. So I won't have to be there at 8 a.m. But I remember that Jen said that there was something online. Because they're trying to move it to being completely online. Alright, when I end the stream, I'm gonna go look in my car and see if I threw it in there. I'm gonna go check my car.
Ending stream.
Yes.
Now that I have unintentionally distracted you for an extra few minutes.
Oh shit, it's 12:30. It's midnight 30. That's alright. Midwestern goodbyes. That's what it is. Midwestern goodbyes. You know how they be. I know how they be. We know. We know. This was bound to happen regardless. I love you. Thanks for playing. And we could definitely make Sundays work. Thank you for having me. We'll figure it out. Definitely. Get some rest. Take care. Hydrate. Which I have not been doing.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself something to actually drink while I go search my car.
I was sipping on water and then I got too warm, so it's in the freezer right now.
Yeah, so. I haven't really sipped on much, except for a little bit of flat Coca-Cola. So I'm gonna get some drink.
Okay, stream is stopped.
Okie doke. I will end mine after a short prayer. You're welcome to stay if you like. But of course you don't have to.
Get to bed because...
Yeah, go ahead, sleep. Sleep. Time for the honk shoes IRL. Well,
yes.
Peace punch, Captain Crunch. I'll talk to you next time.
Hopefully you find that paper soon.
I'm gonna search my car as best I can in the dark with my phone as a flashlight. At worst, I'll just, show up to church an hour early. Because they'll let me in. Good night, Chica.
Yeah, good night.
Alright, and for anybody else out there who's still watching, if you'd like to stay for a short closing prayer, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, I pray especially healing over everyone. Healing and protection and guidance. Because we need it ever so more every day sometimes. Thank you, Lord, in all the ways that you take care of us that we don't even know about sometimes, I'm sure. And for your never-ending mercy, because each day brings new mercy, along with the sunrise. For you are the light in the world. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good night, world, and to my many, many aminals. Look at them. I love being able to look out the window at all these little guys. Oh, it's so great. I gotta be able to. I'm gonna do some work on this so that they can run free without being leashed. Especially the birds, because they worry me the most. Good night, everybody, and take care. That hydrate is also for you, audience, not just for me and Chi. Very much so. Everyone needs to hydration with your preferred drink. Milk, water, tea, juice. Technically not pop, but I understand sometimes it's pop. As we see tonight in my stream. If there was even any audio. Catch you next time, guys. Hopefully for sure with audio. Good night, everybody.